Turbo.
All right. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to WMBA action. Apologies for all that. We were having some minor technical problems, but I am your host, Julian Quintero Verano, bringing you this game. Apologies, one moment. We're going to be working with some technical things. So give us one moment, and we will be here shortly. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Apologies for all the tech problems we were having. But hello. So we started a bit late. Why is that? Because we were having some minor technical problems, but we're back now. Welcome to some WMBA basketball. We're 15-22 left. We've missed the whole early part of this game. But what's happened? It's a 9-5 affair. Girl Ballerz currently the ones leading. Who's out there at the moment for these sides? It's a jumper there from Anna. Isn't able to connect with it. Out there right now for Girl Ballerz, it is Anna, along with newcomer Anna, with her mother Melissa out there on the court. She is joined by Sarah, Tisha, Sienna. Those are the Girl Ballerz out on the court. I'm Julian Quintero Verano. Apologies once again here. Ball comes to us. Woo! And I think that got picked up by one of the microphones. Oh, Jesus. Look, man. Ball is currently underneath us. And that's just how it goes sometimes here. Whole mess. More problems here at the tech table. We've really just not been at it today. It's not been in our benefit. But hey. Out there, meanwhile, for Olva Cold. A massive three. Hit early here, and that was by Julie. Julie joined out there by, apologies. Julie's out there with Tisha, Leanne, Cheyenne, and Dee. Meanwhile, out there for Girl Ballerz, apologies again earlier. This has been a mess. This has been the worst introduction to a game we've had ever. And now we're getting it sorted now. Let's just get straight into the game. Dee bringing it up, following a massive three from Julie, pausing, looking inside, finds Cheyenne. Cheyenne trying to do a little dance, not able to do so. And it will be Melissa bringing it up. Melissa trying to find a teammate, trying to find Sarah, but not able to connect. Out of bounds, it will be Obako ball. Ball inbounded now. Will be D. Diane bringing it up. She throws it over, blicked off. It's taken by Anna. Anna, the one bringing it up. The newcomer right to the basket. Isn't able to convert it, but it will be 2 free throws to come now. Two free throws here for Anna. Her first one. Far side of the rim, deep, and not able to convert. Second one now to come. High off the bounce, not able to convert. Leanne's the one that pulls it in. Now will be Olba Cold, once again gunning for it. Diana Gechkova, the one bringing it up. She pauses, gives it over to Leanne. She launches for three. Short, picked up by Sienna on the rebound. Girl Ballerz, the ones now pushing the tempo. Sienna, smooth little drive to the basket. Nice little teardrop. And able to get it to fall. 11-8 now. Ball finds Julie. Julie keeps it going. And finds its way over to Tisha. Jeez. We're really off today. Ball now finds Diana. Goes up with it. Blocked! But no, refs call it a foul on the shot. 2 free throws to come for Diana Gechkova. I thought it was clean. But 2 people went up. Surely one of them nicked Miss Gechkova. Subs being made. Tisha subs off. Coming on is Laura. And Cheyenne comes off for Becky Nash. Meanwhile, a pretty massive rotation change here. Sienna and Anna remain in for Girl Ballerz. But we have Anne-Marie checking in along with Priska, along with Shaq. Second free throw ends up going in. Ball swung on over to Shaq. Shaq finding Anna. Anna thought about the jumper, instead pauses for a moment, still takes it from the elbow and gets it a fall. A wonderful jumper there from Anna. Timeout has been called for Old But Cold, so we will be right back. Don't go anywhere, folks. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Diana Gachkova, the one bringing it up. She launches. Not able to convert and will be picked up by Girl Ballerz. Shaq waiting for Priska to come around. Finds her. Gets it back over to Shaq. Shaq finds Jalen, launching from the corner for three. High bounce, not able to convert. Ends up being rebounded by Diana Gachkova. Diana tries getting it out. Foul called. The whistle goes. Old But Cold here with a chance to inbound now. Trying to make it quick. Diana and Becky play a 1-2, and now they're going to be bringing it up. Ball finds its way over to the right wing to Leanne. Leanne going around, finding Julie. Julie over to Diana for three, not able to convert it. It's tipped around, ends up in the hands of Becky. She's keeping the possession alive, puts it up from the mid-range, and the bounce doesn't go in her favor. Rebounded by Anne-Marie. She gives it now to Priska. Priska with a nice pass out to Jalen. Jalen going straight to the hole, gets blocked. Massive block there from Becky, but they're able to keep possession. Gives it out to Priska. Her three-pointer doesn't go. Rebounded by Shaq. The possession's still on for Girl Ballerz. They're still giving it everything they got. Jalen for three again. Not able to get it in this time. It's rebounded by Leanne. Leanne finds Diana. Diana gives it quickly over to a teammate, and now here comes Old But Cold again. Up it goes, blocked by Sienna. Out of bounds it goes. It remains Old But Cold ball, but a swat there from Sienna. Ball inbounded quickly over to D. D from the midi, not able to convert it. Picked up by Laura, wonderful hustle from her, able to get it out to D. D for three again! That one falls! A massive three-pointer from Diana Gachkova, and it makes it a one-point game with 8:55 remaining. Shaq bringing it up the court now. Looking around, glancing, waiting. Finds Jalen. Jalen sizing up an opponent, looking, glancing. Slip pass over to Anne-Marie. It's not going for him. It will be Becky picking it up now. Becky quickly giving it over to D. D bringing it up, pausing. Says, I'm going to give another chance from three. That one's short on the iron. It's still bouncing around. And it will be picked up by Laura. Laura gives it over to Julie. Julie attacks here for OBC, not able to convert it. And it will be rebounded by Shaq. Girl Ballerz now. The ones on the attack. Shaq pausing here, quickly gives it over to Jalen. Jalen pausing, looking. Glances around, sets at the elbow, launches here, the mid-range, doesn't get it to fall. Second chance for Anne-Marie, as she's able to convert that one. D, the one bringing it up now. Waiting for her teammate to get open. Able to find Becky. Becky says, I'm going to give it a chance. From range, high bounce off the rim, doesn't end up falling. Rebounded now by Anne-Marie. Anne-Marie quickly giving it over to Jalen. La Familia on the break. Jalen pausing, gives it over quickly over to Shaq. Shaq launching from three, not able to get that one to fall. Rebounded by Becky. And Becky, quick swing over to Leanne. Leanne Bailey looking around, finds Julie. Julie sizing up her defender, going up blocked. It's a great tip there on defense, and it will be La Familia. Apologies, Girl Ballerz bringing it up. Another missed possession. As now Olbakol, the one's bringing it up. Julie pausing here, puts it up, and it's over the backboard. Not able to really convert. Touch on that one. And a timeout has been called. So we will be right back. 6:49 remaining. 3-point game. Don't go anywhere for this first half. We're back, ladies and gentlemen, here. Ball inbounded here by Girl Ballerz. Sarah Bennett, the one bringing it up. Sarah going left on Tisha. Tisha finding Sienna. Sienna back over to Melissa, and Melissa not able to get her to fall. Will be picked up by Leanne. Leanne looking, glancing, and takes it straight to the hole, kicks it over to Tisha. Tisha says, I'm giving it a shot from range, not able to get it to fall. It's picked up now by Sienna. She's the one bringing it up full. She pauses and waits, gives it over quickly to Sarah. Sarah finds Melissa. Melissa gives it over quickly to Sarah Bennett in the corner. She sets her feet, launching from three. Not able to get it from range. Leanne, the one, bringing it up now. Glancing around, finds Cheyenne inside. Cheyenne finds Laura. Her mid-range doesn't go. It's short. It will be Jalen pulling it in. Running quickly now is Jalen trying to split defenders. Going straight to the basket. She does. Able to kick it out quickly before Priska. Wide open for three. That one doesn't go. Jalen slaps it back out. Priska, here you go. Times two. Second chance, second opportunity, and it falls in. Second time of asking. Priska Brown, how do you do? Wonderful three from her. And now the lead sits at 6. Ball being moved around here by Olbakol. They need to see what they can do. Becky goes up, isn't able to convert the layup, and it will be picked up by Sarah. Bennett waiting for a moment before giving it over to Jalen. Bui for three! Massive one there from Jalen Bui. Makes it almost a 10-point game. It's 9 in the differential. Olbakol need to respond here on offense following allowing 2 massive threes, and it's a big kickball. Almost kills Mina, our social media team over here. A lot of balls been flying towards the broadcast crew, so this is a wonderful time to remind everyone we are not eligible to play. Tisha on the inbound, able to find Leanne with a lot of pressure on her, going straight to the hole. She goes up, blocked by Melissa. Wonderful swap from her, gives it over to Priska. And Priska quickly gives it over to Shaq. Shaq in the corner, thought about pulling up for the three, instead gives it over inside in the slot. Priska back for three, not able to get it to fall. Olbakol in position. Laura attacking here, not able to convert it, but she's able to keep her possession alive. Gives it over to Tisha, pulling up, not able to get it to fall. Becky pulls in the board again. Olbakol has been wiling on the attack, and they just cannot get it to fall. Sarah, the one now pushing, now the one bringing it up. Gives it over to Shaq. Shaq in the corner. Looking for teammate, trying to find one. Gives it over to Priska. Priska finds Sarah. Sarah pushing the hole. Gives it back over to Priska. Priska taking it inside, almost loses it, able to give it over to Melissa, who puts it up, not able to get it to fall. It's rebounded by Becky, and it will be Olbacole, the ones bringing it up now. Quickly swung on over. Sarah, the one with the interception. Miss Bennett, wonderful play from her. And now she's going to be bringing it up herself. Kicks it over to Melissa in the corner. Finds Priska. She's open for three. Lets it fly. Not able to get it to fall. Second chance here for Sarah. She does convert it. And it's a double-digit advantage here for Girl Ballers. Becky inbounds, but it will be called a timeout prior to 57 remain. We will be right back. Here, folks. Bringing it up will be Diana. She takes it to the hole, pausing for a moment, able to slip it over to Laura, gets it up and in. Ball now finds Anna, able to convert it. And that in itself will be another bucket going the way of Girl Ballers. Ball found inside it will be Cheyenne, able to get it to fall and in. Wonderful play from him. Chance here again, Girl Ballers. Not able to get something on that possession, so Olbacole trying to close this gap further. It will be Anna bringing it up here, launching from three. Oh, it swirls out, not able to fall. It will be rebounded by Leanne. Leanne now bringing it up, quickly finding over to D. Able to flip it inside to Cheyenne. Last week's player of the game goes out, finds Leanne, launching for three, and gets that one to fall. Girl Ballers look to respond after conceding that big three. It could be a momentum shift. Anna with the attack to the basket. High bounce around, not able to fall. Leanne pulls it in. And now gives it over to Diana. Diana taking it up here on this right-hand side. She's pausing, she's looking, has a screen there from Cheyenne, takes it inside and goes straight to the basket, not able to convert it. It's rebounded by Sarah. Bennett, she's the one pushing, able to give it over quickly over to Shaq. Shaq on the transition, going up with it, has someone on the trail, but they don't get there in time. Shaq converts on the lay-in, making it an 8-point gain again. D bringing it up, quickly able to find Leanne. Leanne glancing around, takes it straight to the hole. Still looking for a teammate. She lost it here on the sideline. Possession arrow with a wonderful forced turnover there from Anna. And it will be Girl Ballers retaking possession. Inbound now to Anna. She's the one bringing it up. Anna glancing around, has a cutting Sarah, and said she chooses to take it herself baseline. Flips it now over to Sarah. She's open on the jumper, gets it to fall. It will be for two, but it will be a wonderful shot there to make it a 10-point advantage. 10 seconds remain here in this first. Diana has it. Let's see what she can do. Cook us something up right before this game comes to a close for this first period. Ball gives it over to Tisha. Tisha needs to get something up. Goes up. It's swatted out of her hand. It goes out of bounds. And it will be the end of the half. 29-19 is the score. We'll be right back for the second half of WMBA action as Girl Ballers lead by 10. We're back now, ladies and gentlemen. Will be Jalen the one bringing it up. Pausing for a moment, launching. Able to get her to fall from the midi. And that's a way to kick off this second half for your team. Girl Ballerz able to get her to go. Girl Ballerz lead pretty big, and so it's going to be a big point of contention here for Old But Cold. Can they bring it back? Ball's played into Laura, goes up with it, and it will be a travel up and down. That's not the start that Old But Cold wants, and they have been a team that have been a bit on and off this season. They've had a couple games where they look really, really strong, a couple games where they trail like this one and just can't get the rhythm. Heading into the playoffs, probably around 500. We'll see where that seeds them. Ball gets lost by Priska into the backcourt. It will be an over and back violation for Girl Ballers. But Old But Cold, they're going to be taking advantage of this play and hope that it will be something that elevates and gets this game started for them. They trail. They want to try to bring it back. It will start here. Julie, flip pass inside, not able to connect, but it will be tipped by Girl Ballers, and they will be the ones inbounded. Old But Cold remain with the possession. They're going to be inbounding. Ball finds Becky Nash. Becky says, I'm pulling up from three. Gets it up and in. Massive shot there from Becky. A two. Foot was on the line, it seems. Jalen with the attack, gives it over to Melissa. Melissa loses the ball and gets picked off by Diana. Now this could be the start of something new for him. But D decides to take it slow. Quickly gives it over to Julie. Julie pausing, taking it on over here to the middle. Finds Tisha. Tisha trying to drive, trying to find a lane. Says, I'm just launching from three. Isn't able to convert it. It will be rebounded by Jalen. Jalen the one bringing it up here for Girl Ball. She's bringing it up high speed, high pace. Given space from 3, she says, I'm going to let it fly. Gets it a fall! Icy from Jalen. Bui from 3. D now quickly giving it over to Julie. Julie finds D. 4, 3, not able to get it to fall. Laura fights for the rebound, finds a teammate. Now we'll be back over here to the right wing for Diana Gichkova. D doing what she can here, looking around. Finds a teammate for 3, not able to convert it. Still being fought around. It will be Laura trying to find someone to give the ball to. Gives it over to Becky. She launches from 3. That one doesn't end up falling. Still fighting for it. Will be Olba Cole, but it'll be rebounded by Jalen. And Jalen, the one pushing now. Quickly finds Priska. She launches from 3 to respond. Add some more points. Can't do it. And the 13-point gap remains. Olba Cole bringing it up now. How do they respond? Screen over to the left-hand side. Taking it is D, going straight to the basket. Through the contact, just isn't able to score it. Girl Ballerz get possession again. Ball finds Priska. Priska going straight inside on the attack to the basket. Gets blocked by Becky, but a foul gets called. Free throws to come now for Priska Brown. Girl Ballerz inbounding now. It will be Kisha. Able to give it to Anne-Marie, back to Kisha. Kisha slip pass over to Priska. And Priska up she goes, not able to convert. The whistle goes, 2 free throws, more free throws for Priska now. No, it gets ruled a foul before the shooting. So it will just be an inbound. Ball finds Jalen, she's wide open, following the inbound. Not able to score it. Rebound by Laura. Reach in there on Laura, kicking it out, so it will remain Olba Cole ball. And they'll see what they can do. Shaq subbing on for Priska. Leanne subbing on for Tisha. And Laura coming off for Cheyenne. We also see Kisha coming off for Cyan. A lot of substitutions there. And it will be a mistake there from Becky, picked up by Jalen. She says, thank you very much on the transition, and she scores it. A literal layup and a gift there. And you can see Jalen smiling like crazy from that one. Ball finds Becky. She pulls up, gets those 2 points right back there from the line. Shaq pushing. Gives it over to Jalen. Jalen sets her feet, says, I'm hot. Let me the 3. He isn't able to convert it. And it's rebounded by Diana. Olba Cole, the one's bringing it up. Ball quickly finds now Leanne. Leanne has a screen from Cheyenne. Doesn't find her, instead gives it over to Julie. And Cooley Julie, as she is called, puts it up, not able to convert. Cheyenne keeps it fighting, able to keep it in bounds, gives it over to Becky, who was able to keep it alive, just not able to convert there. And now Jalen comes in to clean it. Quickly the swing over to Shaq, it's behind Shaq. It doesn't go, and Girl Ballerz turn it over immediately on the transition. It will be Olba Cole taking over. Leanne finds Julie. Julie inside to Becky. Becky putting in the work in the post. Goes up with it, not able to convert it. And it's rebounded by Sarah Bennett, the one pushing now. Has only one defender to beat, but it is Cheyenne who is fearsome. Not able to convert it. It's rebounded by Cheyenne. Cheyenne kicks it back over to Sarah. Sarah gives it over to Shaq, and it's blocked by Becky. She's able to get something on that shot. And as Cheyenne picks it up, Olba Cole with a chance following the turnover. Wonderful play there from Diana, able to dance past the defender. They pass it around, ends up in the hands of Leanne, who launches from 3, and it's just a high bounce off the rim. Rebounded by Julie. She goes up with it, doesn't get the call. And now it will be Girl Ballerz following that missed opportunity. from Old But Cold. Quickly giving it over to Sarah Bennett. She launches from 3. Isn't able to get that one to fall. It's rebounded now by Becky. She finds D. Diana Gachkova doing what she can, trying to lob it inside, and does to Cheyenne. She goes up on the attack and in. Able to do it, to work the post moves to tack on 2 more. Sarah Bennett's given a lane straight to the basket, though, in transition. She isn't able to score the first time. Doesn't score the second time of asking either. I don't know what mind game that was, but with an open lane, Sarah Bennett isn't able to convert it. And now Old But Cold are going to try to capitalize on the other end. Leanne backing down in the post, trying to split defenders. Isn't able to, and it just turns it over to Shaq. Shaq now bringing it up. Slowing it down. Has Jalen, gives it over to Jalen. Jalen able to get it quick out. And now the ball finds its way in, kicks it right back out, and it's Shaq driving inside. Isn't able to do much on that one. It's not founded by Leanne. Whistle goes there for the reach-in. Anne-Marie subs out for Anna. Jalen subs out for Melissa. So Anna and Melissa, another mother-daughter duo. So girl ballers, they have Anne-Marie and Sienna, one mother-daughter duo. Historically, that's what it's been. And now another one in Melissa with Anna. That's just how it goes here for this girl baller side. And like I said, this whole team, this whole dynamic, when it comes to playing for family, a team formerly known as La Familia, it's just what they want to do. You want to be able to integrate that part in basketball, and if you can come out here and play with your kids, have a great time, and win more than anything, you want to definitely be able to do it. And that's what they've been able to do here. It's been such a nice dynamic to see, currently up by 12 as well. Let's see if they can hold on here following some substitutions. Julie subs out, and we see Laura come in as Old But Cold, the ones bringing it up. 12:40. Quickly giving it over to Becky. Becky inside of Cheyenne. She goes up with it, gets the bucket. And now it's a 10-point gap. 12:30 remain. Can Old But Cold bring it back? Ball finds Anna. She's able to get a defender on the pump fake. Goes straight to the basket. Swatted by D. But D's not able to save it. She goes out of bounds. But the swat on Anna closes that play. And it will still be girl ballers ball. Anna trying to size up Leanne. Gives it over to Melissa now. Melissa pausing, sizing up. She's looking around, gives it over to Shaq. Shaq launching from 3. High bounce off the rim, not able to convert it. Will be rebounded by Cheyenne. Cheyenne quickly gives it out over to Leanne. Leanne inside to Laura, not able to do it. But it will be last off of Shaq, who tried intercepting it. And it will be Old But Cold ball. Ball gets played to the corner, and it's a 3 from D. Diana Gachkova making it rain and making it a 7-point game. The gap is closing now. Old But Cold, they're doing what they can. It will be driven in. Ball out to Anna. But the whistle goes, no count. And even though the basket didn't fall, whistle was blown way before it. Priska now subbing on for Shaq on the side of girl ballers. Quickly now the ball ends up finding its way to Leanne. Leanne driving in, looking around for a teammate, ends up finding Becky. Becky on the pass now over to Cheyenne. Cheyenne trying to do some more work in the post. It's blocked by Sienna, and it will be Priska Brown, the one bringing it up. Priska quickly finding Melissa. Melissa back on over, and a bucket there for Priska. A timeout is called here for Old But Cold. They trail by 9. Let's see how they end up pushing. Who knows where it goes for them? 10:37, don't go anywhere. be back now. And D trying to gather herself following the timeout. Let's see how Old But Cold respond. They were closing the gap, and it's still only a 1 point. Oh, it's a 1-digit deficit. There we go. That's what I was trying to find there. And it will be D trying to size up here. Has a screen. Not able to find someone. Gives it over to Leanne. Shot clock winding down. It will be Leanne launching from it and isn't able to convert it. Rebounded by Melissa. And it will be Girl Ballerz pushing the tempo now. Quickly. They find it over to Sarah. Sarah kicking it back over. She launches from 3. Isn't able to get it to fall. She finds Anna. Anna trying to drive around, trying to make something work. Isn't able to do so. No. She finds D. Diana Gachkova, the one pushing. At a glance, takes a screen from Cheyenne, going around the corner, pausing for a moment, launching from the mid-range, not able to get it to fall, and it's rebounded by Melissa. Melissa bringing it up. She's pausing, she's looking, able to quickly give it over. And it will be a jumper, 3 from Anna, not able to get it to fall. It will be rebounded by Sarah, not able to convert. It will still be Cyanna. They're able to keep the possession. Girl Ballerz, they get it to fall. A 2 there from Sarah Bennett. They don't give up on the play, and it really ends up panning out for them. They make it an 11-point advantage, double digit once more. Old But Cold now, trying to strike. The screen goes. It will be Leanne pulling up from midi, not able to get that one to fall. It will be Priska bringing it up. Priska just looking around, glancing. Looking on the drive, kicks it back on over to Sarah. Sarah able to take it inside, pulls up from the elbow, not able to get it to fall. She's rebounded again, second chance again, not able to convert it. But a foul does get called. And she will get 2 tries here at the line. First free throw to come. It's a fall. Second free throw falls as well. Ball finds its way over to Becky. Becky kicks it over to Cheyenne. She pulls up from the elbow and gets it a fall. Big bucket there. They need to get a rally going. They need to stop here on defense. What more do they need? Well, they need to close this 11-point gap. Let's see what they can do. Jalen launching from 3, not able to collapse, not able to make it. And it will be another opportunity here once more for Old But Cold. Bringing it up will be Diana. Diana had a screen set by Tisha, but decides to go the other way. Still looking inside for a teammate, gives it over to Becky. Becky backing down on the teammate. Loses her dribble, decides to just pull up there anyway. Isn't able to get that one to fall, and it will be rebounded by Girl Ballerz. Bringing it up, it will be Jalen. Jalen taking the screen, pausing for a moment. She gives it over to Sarah, who's not able to get it to go. Ball finds its way to D. She launches for 3. Not able to get that one to fall. Pushing now is Priska. She gives it over to Sarah in the corner. Sarah dumps inside over to Jalen. She pulls up from the mid-range, gets it to fall. She pulls it in. Gives it over to Diana. Diana finds Becky for 3. Not able to get that one to fall. Gives it over to Laura. Laura finds Tisha. It goes out of bounds, turns it over. And it will be girl Ballerz again on the ball. They've held a big lead this game. They've been the team to watch. And yeah, this season has not been ideal for them. Had a couple ups and downs. They've had a lot of roster changes. But deep down in their core, they're still girl Ballerz. They're still La Familia. And they're still one of the most terrifying teams in this league. We know what they can do. Ball kicked out to Sarah Bennett again for three. She gets that one a fall. Massive there for Sarah Bennett. Make it a 16-point game. Why don't ya? Quickly the ball now over to Julie. Julie finding Cheyenne. Cheyenne taking inside. She has a lot of pressure on her. Isn't able to convert it. And is not able to maintain it. She tried corralling it, pulling the miss. Not able to do so. And it will be girl Ballerz bringing it up. Sarah pushing. As she glances around, takes it to the hole. Tries finding a teammate, does. Gives it over to Anne-Marie. Anne-Marie going up with it, not able to convert, but it's fouled. 2 free throws to come here for Anne-Marie King and the girl Ballerz side. First one falls. Second one to come now. Second free throw falls. And she now gives it over to Diana Gichkova. Ball finding its way over. It will be D attacking the basket. Doing what she can. Not able to get much from it. But it will be Cheyenne somehow through the traffic able to get on the attack to the basket. Keisha pushes, gives it over to Anne-Marie. Anne-Marie finding her way over to Jalen. Jalen pausing for a moment, looking. Not able to find someone. Keeps it going, keeps it swinging. It will be Keisha. Not able to get it. It will be Anne-Marie again. No. Second chance for Anne-Marie. No. Third chance for Anne-Marie. There you go. Third time's the charm. Bringing it up now, D. And the score has kind of gotten away from them. They trail by 18. It's not been ideal here the second half for this old but cold side. And the miss there for Tisha really spells it out for him. Julie's still keeping the pressure up. Gives it over to Cheyenne. Cheyenne pausing, gets tipped, but the pass somehow makes its way over to D. And Diana pausing here, looking, glancing, finds Tisha. Tisha back over to D. D ball inside, and it will be Cheyenne again on the attack. Not able to get her to fall. Rebounded by Laura. Great athleticism. She gives it to Julie. Her three-pointer doesn't fall. Rebounded by Sienna. And it will now be Sarah Bennett pushing the tempo, bringing it up. Still late in this game, but she can definitely make a mark. This team can still stack on some more. Jalen for three. Not able to get her to fall. Anne-Marie saves it. No, stepped out of bounds. And it will be Obako ball. Anna subs in for Sarah. Shaq subbing in for Jalen. Julie has it here. Leanne, who just subbed on for Laura. Trying to fly around, isn't able to do it. Gives it over to Tisha, and Tisha airballs another three. Not been a great performance here for Old but Cold. They faltered in the second half. But this girl Ballerz side, they keep it pushing. They're keeping their foot on the gas. Shaq taking it baseline, going to the basket, gives it over to Sienna, not able to convert it. And it's rebounded by Tisha. Tisha now quickly gives it over to Diana. Gichkova quickly giving it over to Leanne. Leanne trying to find Sienna. Right off the leg. Ball finds its way over to Leanne. She goes up, fouled. 2 free throws to come for her. First free throw doesn't fall. Second free throw to come. Up it goes, in it goes. It will be Leanne with the make. Shaq gives it over to Keisha. Keisha giving it over to Anna. Anna sizing up her defender, giving space. She says, I'm letting it fly for three, not able to get it to fall. It's rebounded by Keisha. Keisha Roberts gives it over to Anna. Anna taking it inside, pausing for a moment. Up she goes. Gets her own miss off the tip. Goes up with a second chance and gets it to fall. And right there, that's the end of the game. 54-35 final score. Girl Ballers run away with it late. And they secure yet another win this season. They continue what's been a nice run of form for them. We'll be right back with you folks with the player of the game. So don't go anywhere. All right, I'm here with Jalen Bui. Fantastic game from you. 18 points, 6 rebounds, 2 steals, an assist, and a block. All over the place here today, and you look like you were having fun out there. Wonderful performance. How do you feel?
I feel good. It was a really fun game, and it was a fun team game, so it was good. I'm happy we got the win.
You guys had a lot of roster change this season. You guys have Anna stepping in today for you guys, so that's a nice little change to bring in. How do you feel with this ever-changing roster, especially heading into next week?
It's cool because there's still girls that I'm familiar with, so like it's nice to play with them too. But we're all here to hoop. We're all here to have fun, so it's nothing really.
Perfect. Thank you, Jalen. Fantastic performance once again.
Thank you.
Next game we have, it's Dynasty. They'll be taking on the no-name side. Who's going to be coming out on top? Who knows? But we'll see where it ends up going. Don't go anywhere, folks.
Hello and welcome back to the WMBA. We have the Dynasty versus No Name. Hot start here. Dynasty going to start out with the possession. As always, I got Julian Quintero beside me. I am Colin Doyle here for today's games. Julian, this is a top-tier game between two of the longer-running teams here in the WMBA. Some history between these two teams, and we're seeing it play out again here today.
These are two sides that I absolutely love seeing. They play fantastically. They always give it their all. And quite frankly, I'm very much excited to be able to see. I'm very glad to have you here with me doing it. You know, I always love it when we have multiple people, when we have someone doing this with me. Always a joy. Prefer it that way, obviously. But these are two teams that definitely come out and give it their all. A three-pointer from Beast, and she gets us started early here. Woo. A fantastic start here for Beast. And we'll see how No Name end up responding. Real quick, I want to run through the lineups for both of these sides. Out there for No Name, Emma Jonas ends up finding Alina inside. Alina's joined by Becky, Sydney, and May out there on the court for No Name. Meanwhile, out there for Dynasty, Colin, well, it is Jalika, the aforementioned Beast, Amanda Davidson, and it's also Katie, Melissa, and Valerie Sampson.
Good couple of lineups. A lot of the mainstays for both these rosters out on the court here for both of them. Sydney finds Emma on the perimeter here for No Name. All the first two possessions, the first one for each team finding the basket. Emma trying to find it from three. That one will be rebounded, and the Dynasty will bring it the other way. As we got things going with a bang. One from Beast on one side and Alina inside for the other. No Name still trailing here into Katie. Lethal from in close. That time will not find the basket on a tough spin play. But No Name will take possession back and come right back the other way. Sydney finds a lane, finds Emma on the perimeter for three, and it gets it stuck between the rim and the backboard. I have never seen that. I don't know how we're going to get it down from there. I'm not going to lie.
You know, Colin, you know what they say? The best defense is a sixth defender on the court. And you know what? A basket that makes sure your shot doesn't even go in, much less be able to get rebounded. Pretty steady defender there.
You know, they say the posts are a goaltender's best friend in, well, many sports. And I suppose the rim, a defender's best friend here in the WNBA. Melissa loses it, regains. Got purple on purple here. Melissa in. Toss hits the front of the rim, can't get it to go, and this one will go out of bounds. They're calling it off of Emma, and so the Dynasty will remain in possession here. Melissa waits, tries to get past Alina. Good defense. That one hits off of May's leg, but looks like a foul on Alina there. And Dynasty will inbound, get the possession again. Back out to Jalika. She has a deadly spot from out deep.
She has her own zone. It's very interesting because she'll just turn it on at random points during the game, so you can never lose track of where Jalika is on the court. We know what she can do.
Absolutely. Becky misses that too. Finds Sydney out from three. That will fall short. Melissa will pick up the rebound. And we will go the other way. 4 minutes into this game. That's the Jalika spot. Oh, can't quite find it. Hits the rim twice. Pulled down by Katie Hoffman. And a foul by May. We'll see the Dynasty take the ball from the baseline here. And Julian, though we got a basket on each of the first two shots from these teams, we haven't seen a single one since. And it's been about another 4 minutes.
Hey, that's just how the cookie crumbles sometimes. You get smash mouth defense or you get some high-flying offense. Either way, both these teams really know how to bring it on the basketball court. Just give it a moment, especially when No Name bring in the massive amount of substitutes we know that they have. Alina able to get another bucket for herself, this time from the midi.
That Becky LeBlanc with that one.
Oh, apologies. My bad.
Into Valerie now as Dynasty will look to counter. Valerie does. And gives Dynasty back the lead very quickly there.
I will say, Colin, Valerie, we haven't seen much of her this season. She's been in and out of the lineup, hasn't been able to come consistently. But she is a dominant presence inside for Dynasty. I don't think they've lost a game when she's been out there on the court this season.
Yeah, they have played very, very well with her out there. She was, or at least absolutely would have been, the player of the game last week for them. Couple of the weeks, she gets a lot of shots and ends up being a quite high percentage producer. Between 40 and 50% of her shots generally go in, especially when you're feeding her in tight. Had a couple of multi-digit basket games as she will pull down the rebound there to get Dynasty going back onto the offensive side of things. Jalika finds Melissa. Turns, fires, won't get it to fall. May will pull that one down. And No Name come back the other way. Emma from 3, pulls up, far side of the hoop. She's shot from that spot 3 times already, has not found success, but inches ever closer every time she takes a new one from there. Valerie in for 2, gets by, misses the shot. Katie with the rebound and will put it back in. Dynasty now up by 3. The largest lead of the game so far, being 3 points. Kind of ridiculous. Becky will get fouled in close and will go for 2 free throws of her own. Feels like he was on Mike only one other game this season. And in that game, the difference between the two teams I don't think was ever bigger than 6 until right near the end.
What does that say about you?
I don't know. I guess I'm a good luck charm for good games out here.
Well, you're a bad luck charm for these teams that have to lose heartbreakingly.
That's also true, unfortunately. Guess the coin does have 2 sides as Becky hits both substitutions. And there she is, Lindsay Shotbolt coming on for Becky. Missed the game last week, and that ended up being a very, very close no-name win. I believe it was only 4 points in that one. But having her back out there is going to be a real pressure point for this Dynasty team. Lindsay in tight, trying to get by a triple team from Dynasty. Doesn't do it. And Kara will inbound this one for Dynasty as Lindsay fell over. Right to Melissa, the quarterback throw from deep. Gets the Dynasty on the board with another 2.
If you ask me, Jalika has shades of Patrick Mahomes. And now, I say that more so as a joke to mention Patrick Mahomes for the bit, but realistically, she has one of the strongest arms in the league, and she definitely always tries to stretch the floor. When you play Dynasty, you need to be very wary of the transition because they might have someone, just like Melissa did on that one, sneaking in behind you, and Jalika will dot you up and find them deep to get that transition play.
One of the better point guards in the WMBA, if you ask me. There's a few notably really good point guards across the league. And I think Jalika puts her name in that hat as Beast goes for a long 2. That one barely misses. Katie with the rebound as it's stolen by Patricia. That a very good steal from Patricia Palku. May up the floor, can't quite get the 3 to go. An open look, but Katie will pull it down and hand it off to Beast, who will bring it up. Christina Alvaro looking for a lane past Maddie. Back to Kara for 3. Just a little bit short. And that one will be pulled down by Maddie, and No Name go the other way up the court again. Lindsay going up for 2, misses the shot, pulled down by Christina.
Uncharacteristic.
Very. She's usually good from in tight, and unfortunate on that play to not hit it. Katie drives, gets the elbows going, can't get the ball to drop. Christina picks it back up, and Dynasty will retain possession. Christina finds Kara. Jalika Pressing through May for the layup. The long finger roll goes in. She went all the way into the netting behind the net to give Dynasty a 5-point lead. Sydney with a quick three. The other way it goes. Nothing but net. A beautiful shot in retaliation. And what was a 5-point lead immediately diminished. Now 11-9.
Seems like a substitution wasn't allowed there. They're saying you got to wait a moment before you make that sub.
Christina doesn't get that two to go. Lindsay charges the other way. 3-on-2. Off to Patricia. Stops up. Back to the point for Sydney. For three again. Can't hit the second time. Lindsay. Back to Sydney. She's got May open. Stops up. Goes for three. Takes all the time in the world. Lindsay pulls down that short shot. Her two misses again. Lindsay tries for a third time, and it is the charm as we have a tie game.
Lindsay, very athletic inside. The way she snagged the ball there following the miss, very wide receiver like. If we say Jalika's a quarterback, that's definitely an option you want to have downfield. Lindsay's shot pull. She's able to stay determined, able to get the bucket, and now she gets called for a foul there. And you can see right there immediately to the referee, no way. It was immediately out of her mouth. I heard her. But that's the way the cookie crumbles here. It will be Katie here at the line. 2 free throws here to try to give them the lead.
No Name, I believe, has only held the lead once in this game. And Dynasty will try and get it back again. Katie's first free throw goes. And so will the second clinical on those two, as Katie will step off. Melissa coming back on the floor. Also notable for both these teams, No Name with just 8 players today. They're usually one of the teams in the league with the best turnout. Madison Bartle going for the three, will not hit it. Jalika charging the other way. Christina into Melissa. Spins, tries to get through, can't get by. So many No Name arms there. And the ball comes back the other way, as that one is tipped out of bounds. And No Name still have possession here.
Dynasty have done a great job containing Lindsay Shotbolt. Yes, she's had a couple uncharacteristic misses, but as you can see right there, it was popped immediately out of her hand. And we'll see how they end up responding.
May for a long shot won't go. Sydney keeps it in bounds somehow, finds Lindsay. Hook shot goes. Tie game again. Christina intercepted by Lindsay. Tipped by Jalika, and that'll slow things down here. Sydney going for a long three. May pulls down the rebound to keep the No Name offense going. Maddie was reining it in a couple of weeks ago. This time it'll be Lindsay pulled down by Valerie Sampson for the Dynasty in close. Maddie not quite finding the same success here, but has only had one opportunity. I expect to see that a lot more as the game progresses, especially with a player like Emma Jonas now back onto the floor. Again, one of those more elite point guards in the league. Maddie, Patricia for three. Off the front of the rim, pulled down by Melissa, and the Dynasty go the other way.
I will say, a big flaw here for the Dynasty is the fact that they're lined up in zone. Jalika launching for three. Doesn't get the default. Falls right back to Kara. Valerie goes up from the mid-range and gets it a fall, giving the team the lead again. But to finish the point that I was saying, Dynasty, if you can see, they're playing zone which means they're trying to clog up the lanes inside as much as possible. They're giving a lot of space, as we see right there, for jumpers. They're telling them, hey, we think you might be having an off day. Take the shot. And it might come back to bite them if they heat up. But if they don't, it might be really dangerous.
3 shots from Jalika's spot, none of them falling, but getting ever closer. You can feel it in your bones that inevitably she'll heat up as Maddie goes for 2. Pulled down by Christina in close. Alina trying to be aggressive, but will be the last one to touch it there. And the Dynasty will come back the other way. Try and get a multi-basket lead here. Back up on the board. Valerie for 2, pulled down by Maddie. Emma Jonas. Now off to Alina. Becky from 3, shot a little short. Off the rim, pulled down by Valerie, and the Dynasty will come back the other way. Christina finds Melissa in tight, beautiful play. And another great quarterbacking effort there to find Melissa up in close. Just sort of disappears and reappears right under the basket. Done that twice now, and it's been great for their transition game.
Travel calls against Maddie. Dynasty recouped the ball.
I was not expecting a travel call there. I was expecting a foul, but
Foul.
on Dynasty potentially, but for a reach-in or something like that. But they got possession now, and will come the other way. Saved by Kara out deep. Whoa, almost hits it. Emma pulls it down, and No Name try and pick up the pace. Go the other way. Get something going in transition. Back out to Alina, to Maddie. Melissa pops it out, but kept in. Patricia to Emma for 3. All the way around the horn and back to Emma. And that shot falls short, unfortunately. And the Dynasty will take possession. Any basket here would be the largest lead of the game. And Melissa puts it in. 6 points, now the lead. A good streak here from Dynasty to take control of this game, take the reins, and put the fate of this one in their own hands for the moment.
They've looked good. There's no other way to put it. They've looked fantastic when it comes to it. And they got another steal right there. Wonderful heads up play there from Christina.
Ooh. Speaking of steals, a good one the other way for Emma. Pulls up for the short 2, can't hit it. Melissa pulls it down. Off to Beast. Pulls up for 2. Does not get it to fall. Madison into Becky, who drives, looks for 2, and Valerie called for the foul there. And Becky LeBlanc steps up to the line to shoot another 2 free throws. Hit her first 2 of the night. We'll see if that streak continues here.
And yet No Name really needs something here to get going. Their jumpers from outside, they've been uncharacteristically cold. Lindsay shut down on the interior. So maybe they can get their free throw game working. We know how quickly they can get to the line. Becky hits the first. And we'll see if she's able to convert the second one. She does just that. And this might be the spark that they needed. Maybe a little bit more confidence here on a made shot. They're still trying to find who's the hot hand for the day.
Any basket's a good basket for No Name right now. Builds a little bit of confidence. Melissa, been so good today. Pulled down by Emma. Springs Maddie upfield. Christina on her. Has Patricia far side. Misses the handle. And can't get it to go. And a quick transition falls short there.
And if there's a play that sums up how the game's been going for No Name, it's that one right there. Open layup, and they just can't capitalize. It's just been slipping through their fingers.
Exactly what I was about to say. Just at the last moment, it feels like of every play, they get a good setup, but it's just not falling the same way. A lot of rims being hit today. Could start a car part factory. That one's tipped out of bounds. No Name will resume possession here. I believe Sydney's outside shot is the only 3 they've had this game. We'll see if May can change that here, as that one will hit the rim, roll around, and come on out. Again, another bad luck rim shot for them. And No Name still without a field goal in quite a while. Christina puts up a 2. That one rolls around and goes in. Clearly, the ball luck today on the side of the Dynasty. Sydney from a long 3 hits the back rim. May for 3 from deep. Can't find it again. And you'll notice, too, with the bounces off the rim, a lot of them are hitting the inside of the rim and just not falling down and just popping up just enough to come back out, too. Just like a centimeter on so many shots has been the difference between it going in and staying out.
And like I said, the Dynasty, they're playing with fire. Because you're seeing on these shots, they're letting them get open looks. They're saying, you're not hitting your threes, take them. We're not going to give you anything easy inside. And it's helped them really clamp down on the likes of Lindsay. It's really helped them clamp down and get boards following the misses to avoid any second chances. And more than anything, No Name's just not hitting the shots from outside.
Melissa from inside gets another 2. The gap up to 8, the largest of the day. And I think what you were saying in that play style change, as Becky hits one from deep. Brings it back within 5. Beautiful play from outside. Maybe that'll start to get the engine turning from deep. But I think a halftime break, a reevaluation, a group talk is going to be what it takes to get the wheels back under this No Name side as they inbound quickly, trying to get another one here before the buzzer. Off to May for 3. Doesn't go. Pulled down out of bounds. Clock expires nonetheless. 25-18. Your score here at halftime, Julian.
It's been a fantastic game, and we're going to be seeing how much more it can hold. Can Dynasty hold on? Will No Name remain cold from outside? Who's going to bite first? Who's going to sting first? We've seen these games flip over at any given moment, and this one won't be any different. 25-18 for the Dynasty. We'll be right back, folks. Don't go anywhere.
Welcome back for second half action here. You're just getting the clock set. And we will be ready to go. No Name down by 7 to start the second half, but they do get possession. We'll see what they can do. Emma Jonas from 3 right away, just off the back of the rim, and that exactly what plagued them in the first half here. Colin Doyle back with you with Julian Quintero here for the second half. And again, Julian, one of the points we were harping on is No Name, their outside shots just not falling. Speaking of outside shots falling, Cara da Silva from deep gets a beautiful 3 to start things off right for Dynasty. Two interceptions in a row. No Name. Intercepted by Valerie. That's her second steal of that possession, Julian. And now they'll come back the other way and get their offense going. One shot, one three-pointer already in the second half, and not the same kind of luck for No Name.
Hey, if No Name's not shooting at that clip, they're going to be in trouble because they're really not getting any looks inside. Meanwhile, Valerie Sampson said, you want to play bully ball? I'll show you bully ball. It's going straight to the basket, straight at the defender, and gets it a fall.
Lindsay gets inside, doesn't get fouled. And this one will be passed out to Melissa. I thought that very well could have been. Might have been a little bit soft.
Someone was grabbing someone's arm.
Something was happening, but no foul for the referees. Melissa now with it. Back to Amanda Davidson inside. Can't be kept in. Blast off Melissa, and No Name will pick it up from their back line. Sydney back to Lindsay for three. Can't quite get it to go. Off the back of the rim again. Beast into Katie. Had a couple of very good shots from inside. Back to Jalika from her spot. Can she heat it up? She can for three. Their second three-pointer of the half.
Call it a microwave the way it's heating up right now, but it's only going one way for it. No Name still, they're like that part of the plate that just doesn't heat up when put in the microwave, you know? The meal is not cooking evenly in this match. One side's getting nice, piping hot. The other side, cold, cold, cold.
Kara for three. Can't get it to fall. Pulled down by May. Turn of fate that they needed. They need a nice quick basket. Emma Jonas with the drive. Gets by two. Can't get it to go. Lindsay tries to get one from under the backboard, and a foul on Melissa, I believe, on that one. And Lindsay will go to the line for two. I believe No Name is only, has they made all 6 free throws this game already?
I believe they have.
I forget if it's 5 or 6, but either way, they've been clinical from the line. But Dynasty haven't really given them too many opportunities. Like 4 fouls isn't that bad. And Lindsay misses her first. They need one to get really back into this game. At least mentally. And she'll hit the second one with ease. That's a fortunate bounce off the backside of the rim. It will fall, bringing the lead back down to 14. Beast in off the side of the backboard, and this one will come the other way. Intercepted by Jalika. Valerie finds Katie. Stops up into Valerie under the basket. What can she do? Not much. Pulled down by Becky LeBlanc. No Name come back the other way. Emma into Lindsay. One-on-one with Kara. Can't get it to go. That one's just a little bit short. Kept in, and Jalika will take it for the Dynasty.
And again, it's just not been going the way of No Name. They've been uncharacteristic. That's the easiest way to put it this game.
Jalika. Back to Katie. Look for a lane. Gets it out to Kara. Blocked by Lindsay. Pulled down by Valerie, though. And Beast will go for a three on the other end. Can't quite get it to go. And Lindsay will pull it down. 1 point through 5 minutes. Becky looking to change that with a big three. But again, off the backside of the rim. Every single shot hitting the same spot. And if it was just a centimeter shorter, this game would be within a basket. Kara has it stolen by Lindsay. Finds Emma up the field. Can't get it to go. And Beast pulls down the rebound. This is some of the worst ball luck I have ever seen. Kara drives, goes for two on the hook, draws the foul off Lindsay, and she'll go to the line, and Dynasty will get a couple of free throws to try and bring the lead back up to 16 here. As through the first 28 minutes of play, only 19 points for No Name. Kara has her shot fall, lead up to 15 points, 34 to 19. And number 2 will go as well. No Name. In travel, or no, foul on Melissa again. And No Name will get the ball from the baseline. Let's see what they can try and set up. Intercepted by Melissa, back the other way. Almost lost control of it, but keeps it. Jalika, calm, cool, collected. Into Melissa. Back out to Valerie. Finds Christina. Drives. Back to Melissa. And the pass does not find Valerie.
They're saying it was tipped off of somebody, so it's still going to remain Dynasty ball.
Interesting decision. 7 seconds on the clock. Patricia with the steal, though. And No Name quickly back the other way. Up. Steal from Melissa, maybe? No. Maddie picks up the loose ball. Across to Alina. Can't get the field goal to go. Pulled down by Lindsay. And a foul on Christina will be the call. No Name will get the possession. 8 minutes into the half, Julian. Not a single field goal here for No Name just yet.
This is beyond uncharacteristic. This is baffling. This is something they haven't done all season. I've never seen them look this poor. And it's not like they're missing a huge chunk of their team. I think they're only missing one player. And even then, the team just looks off today.
Beast from 3, just a little bit short. Tip back out, pulled down by Alina. Lindsay, can she break the seal? Finds Sydney for a long 2. Can't get it to go. Jalika pulls it down all the way down the court for Valerie. Misses the layup, though. And No Name get a bit of a gift there. Patricia for 2. The layup finally falls.
I will like to say, that's
and
like
8.5 minutes into the second half, they finally get their first field goal.
I was going to say, that first field goal, Dynasty haven't scored in a while either. That's the first bucket of the game in quite a couple minutes.
Yeah, ever since that second 3 that was hit, I think about 3 minutes into the half, it's been 1 bucket apiece now and a free throw. Total of 5 points in about the last 5 minutes. So, I mean, hey, if that's what sparks No Name to try and get this comeback going. We've hit a little bit of a cold patch for Dynasty as well.
Timeout has been called, 12:59 remaining. How did No Name respond here? They're the ones calling it. We'll see what they can do after that turnover. Don't go anywhere, folks. It will be Dynasty ball when we're back.
Welcome back. Just under 13 minutes to go here. A 14-point lead for the Dynasty. They have the ball led by Jalika Krenon as she can't quite get that one to go. Melissa Petch fouled inside, and she'll go to the line for 2. Or no, non-shooting foul on Alina. Oh, pull up from Jalika. That won't go. Melissa tried to get the ball through. Kick ball on Melissa, and that will be no-name ball. Both teams trying to find their first field goal in a little bit. Only one for no name in the last 5 minutes, or in this half. And on the other side, only one in the last 5 minutes of play, or so, maybe even longer. And we'll see who can really find the step back in their game first. Christina Alvaro off to Melissa. Katie into Valerie, loses it, out of bounds, will be Dynasty ball. Substitutions here for no-name mass subs. Lindsay, Patricia, Sydney going off for Becky, May, and Emma. Melissa, quick pull-up, 2. She finds the basket. And Dynasty get their first in approximately 6 minutes.
It's just been that type of game, I guess. Neither team really going anything crazy, but Dynasty had that one run. They really stretched it out. And now this game, they're saying, hey, you got to make up the difference. Find a way.
Alina will have her basket fall short for 3. And Julian, another point that we've harped on quite a lot, but now it is official. In the first half of the second half, only one field goal for no name. What is Dynasty doing so well on defense to really prevent a lot of these shots from going in?
So here's what they're doing for sure. They're locking down the inside. And by that, I don't just mean that they're locking down shots. They're closing down lanes. They're not letting them run at you. That's been a big point. But the fact that they're crowding the inside so much, No Name's not been able to get their signature second, third, fourth chance like we see with so many teams. One of the big things that No Name has is Lindsay will clean up a rebound inside, or Becky will clean up a rebound inside. Then can get out to whoever's hot, or put it right back up from the inside with an open look. They've not been able to do that today. That's not been the case at all. Dynasty have completely shut down the interior. Meanwhile, if you look at what they're doing, they're saying, shoot the ball. Because we know that no one can be hot from 3 forever. If you can hit those shots, that's fine, but we're not giving you anything easy inside. Not only have No Name not been able to hit anything on the perimeter, they've been dead cold on arrival. Like, if you touch them, the pulse isn't there. It's been brutal.
It has been. And Dynasty pull another board down. Their defensive boards have been incredible in this game. Christina with a beautiful drive on their last possession to get a very nice layup inside. But that kind of drive is one that No Name has not been able to get all game. Bees from 3 will fall a little bit short. Becky pulls that one down, and May will start to get this offense going again here for No Name. Melissa having a heck of a game. 10 points currently, 7 rebounds, 4 assists for her so far in this game. Her impact has been incredibly noticeable, Q.
Yeah, Melissa's been everywhere. She's been getting some shots to fall in crucial moments. She's been inside. She's been making life an absolute headache for whoever's on the inside on this No Name side.
Not currently on the floor, but Katie is, and she gets a shot to go there. Or will fall a little bit short. Excuse me. Emma pulls that one down. Emma Jonas. Jalika tried to get the steal off. Gets a hand on it.
She popped it off the leg of Emma.
It'll be last off of Emma, and Dynasty will get the ball after this time out here. I believe that was called by No Name. But Dynasty will get the ball on that sideline right by the bench when we come back. Their lead still at 18. An absolutely dominant performance from them so far. We'll see if they can keep it up here. Welcome back. Dynasty will resume with possession and resume with an 18-point lead. Only been extended since the half. They've only scored 14 points this half, Julian, but it's been enough to even extend their lead further as their defense has just been that good.
Here comes Lindsay on the break here, and it's something that they need, and it's something they're going to get. Lindsay going in, referee saying, hey, that's a foul on you. Beast saying she was pushing off of me. Definitely not the scenario according to the referee, but Lindsay does what she does. She finally gets a look on transition. She goes straight at Beast and says, I'm getting these 2 points. I'm getting one more at the line. Give me an old-fashioned 3, and that's exactly what they do.
2 free throws, 2 baskets, all that No Name has been able to muster. That one of the 2, but that 3-point play gets them back to just a 15-point deficit, which is one that we know that with a normal scoring clip for No Name can be diminished in 7 minutes, but we'll see if they have it in them here as Jalika barely misses that 3, pulled down by Becky. Quick transition again out to Sydney. Tries to find Emma from deep. Into Sydney for 2, blocked by Melissa. No call on that one either. I don't think it warranted one, but No Name might have liked one there. Melissa having an incredible game all over the court. Kara off to Christina. Jalika for 3, pulls up, just barely off the mark, and Becky pulls it down once again. A little bit of deja vu.
I'd like to say there on the transition, that wasn't Sydney who got blocked. That was Lindsay's shot bull who got rejected. But here's May from 3. And ladies and gentlemen, they might have found their stroke.
1 3-pointer for this team, maybe all it takes. I think they only have 3 total this game, which is quite unlike them. As that one will be out off of May. And that is May's first 3 of the game.
I don't think anybody has multiple 3s. I know that Sydney hit that one earlier in the game. I believe Becky hit one earlier. And the last one is that one right there by May. Heck, I don't even know if Becky hit her 3. I know she attempted one. But apart from that, those are the only ones that come to mind when it comes to shots beyond the arc.
I believe she did get one. But Emma Jonas, Maddie, as Christina puts one in there, Emma Jonas, Maddie Bardole, and Lindsay Shotbolt all held to 0s from 3. May, with another chance, falls just a little short. And in transition, Katie Hoffman tries to work her way around Emma, gets wrapped up, pulled down. And quite an egregious foul there, if I do say so. And Katie goes to the line. She hit both of hers the first time she went to the line this game. And we'll see if she can do it again.
For sure. She's been fantastic when it comes to. We know what she can bring, and we know exactly the type of talent that she is. So, who knows? And on top of that, Katie Hoffman, as we know, is a dangerous player here. She hits that first free throw. And the thing about Katie is that she has a relentless motor. I've seen how she plays. She will play in the trenches. She will give it everything she can, and she won't give an ounce of space for you at any point. And that's really something that this Dynasty team, at times this season, they've struggled, but today they've locked in. You are not getting a clean look unless it is from beyond the arc, and we dare you to hit it. No Name's just not been hit.
Melissa gets it to go again. Points 11 and 12, if my math is correct there. As Lindsay goes for a 3, that one misses again. I believe Lindsay only has 2 field goals in this game. Her other points coming from 2 points on free throws. An incredible job to shut her down here today. Kara off to Melissa. Christina stops up. Step back, a little bit short.
The way you said step back there is quite humorous. Step back.
I'm glad you think so. As No Name try and get it going here. Emma, 3. Can't get it to fall. Still without a 3-pointer there. Melissa hands it off to Katie. Christina going to be the quarterback on the floor for Dynasty right now. In, Emma picks it off. Keeps control of it. Hits Lindsay in transition. And though The baskets may not be falling for the whole team. Those never missed by Lindsay Shopper.
It's really hard to stop her on transition. She's been electric all season. She's been electric ever since I met her, and you just cannot give her that opportunity. What a save there by Christina, by the way. Christina Alvaro, the ball almost going out of bounds, and instead she's able to keep the possession alive, keep the clock moving, obviously. And Dynasty get to keep the ball going. 4 seconds on the shot clock is what they're yelling out, so this is going to be a catch and shoot.
Oh, Melissa over her head for 2. That might be the prettiest catch and shoot I've ever seen. Beautiful play from Melissa. As Lindsay gets another one to fall, she's starting to heat up individually and will go to the line for an and one for the second time this game.
But is it too late? That's the question. I mean,
15 points in 2 minutes? I sort of think so, unfortunately.
if anyone can close a 15-point gap in 2 minutes,
you're not wrong.
It's the no-name team.
You're not wrong. Lindsay nails that one. Brings it back within 14. And we'll see if 2 minutes is going to be enough.
If I'm Dynasty, I'm chewing as much clock as I humanly can. Scoring doesn't matter. What matters is keeping the ball out of the hands of No Name. You cannot give them looks here. A foul's called on Lindsay there for sticking out her arm on the rotate, and now she's getting into it here with the referee on that. But either way, it's going to be Dynasty ball. And like I said, well, like the rules say, since it's not within 10 points, all this bickering and arguing is just helping out the Dynasty team. The clock is still moving.
Timeout going to be taken here, I believe. No, I heard a whistle from another court and thought it was here. Either way, this getting into absolutely ridiculous territory for the Dynasty. A beautiful play. Great block by Becky. Jump ball. And the Dynasty, I believe, will retain possession. The crazy part about all of this is that that turnover resulted in a fresh shot clock for Dynasty too. So a new 24 seconds that they can.
But an up and down there for Ballerz when it's called. So it will be no-name ball. They want to get this ball quick.
2 controversial turnovers right at the end of this game, unfortunately. All the way down, Lindsay backing up. Off to May for 2 from short. That goes just short. Held in by Christina, and with 31 on the clock, the difference only 7 seconds. Beast going to take it past half, and they're just going to cheat this clock down to the last few seconds. A massive win for Dynasty to get back in the winners column here. A bit of a tough start, I believe, on our power rankings, ranked 5th in the league. But they beat the number 1 as Lindsay gets another 2 to go right at the end of this game. A beautiful win for Dynasty. Held them to 18 in the first half, held to 16 in the second half, and a massive 46-34 win here for Dynasty. When we come back, we will have an interview with our player of the game, Melissa Petch, for the Dynasty.
All right, I'm here with Melissa Petch. Fantastic performance from you. A double-double. I believe it was 14 points, 11 rebounds, block and a steal. But more importantly, a massive win over the #1 team that we have in the league. How are you feeling after that performance?
We're feeling fantastic. That was like the right set of girls for this game, and we just played our hearts out.
One thing that I pointed out throughout the broadcast, but it was very apparent, you guys were telling them, if you want an outside shot, take it. We're not giving you a clean look inside. You guys ran that 2-3 zone to perfection. How are you feeling defensively and how you're potentially going to match up with the rest of the league?
Well, we were trying. We know they have great shots, and I think we tired them out because we made them really work for it, and we put pressure on the outside shooters as much as we could. So I think we had a little height advantage on them, and with that pressure, they couldn't quite find those open threes. I think we're hoping to end the season with a couple wins.
We'll see. It's been a fantastic year, a performance here in Week 6. We'll see how you guys end up closing out the rest of your regular season. Congratulations on a fantastic win once again. We're here for our next game. We have Dime Droppers. They will be taking on the Kryptonite side. Don't go anywhere, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be right back. Hello, we're here, folks. How we doing? How we feeling? We have some more great basketball here for y'all. Dropping dimes, taking on the Kryptonite side. And we know just how it could turn out for both these teams. I'm Julian Quintero Verano once again on the mic solely with you guys. So let's take a look at how this is going to turn out. Bucket there for Kryptonite. They get it going early. Going in now. It will be dropping dimes against Kryptonite. We know what both these teams can do. And a miss there for dropping dimes. CC able to tip it out. It will remain Kryptonite on the attack. But we know what they can do. Out there right now for Kryptonite. Mookie out there along with Mia, Yume. Mookie with the mid-range there. So Mookie, Mia, Yume, Michelle, and Melis. Meanwhile, out there for this drop and dime side, Danya with the ball, joined out there by Cece, by Shay, by Sarah, and by Shara. Shay trying to size up an opponent here. Ball thrown out there. It will remain dropping dimes ball. They look here on the inbound. Ball comes in, tipped over. It's Mookie. Mookie's the one off to the races. She's bringing it up, able to swing it immediately over to Yume. Yume tries to get the defender in the air, doesn't, but is able to get the bucket there instead. Makes it a 6-0 lead. Danya, the one bringing it up now. Danya Guzman splits the defenders, going straight to the basket, loses the ball a bit, and now looking around for a teammate, able to get it to CC. Borg for three, not able to get her to fall. It's rebounded by Sarah. She goes up with it, isn't able to make it. And it's rebounded by Mookie. Mookie's off to the races. Mookie swings all the way over to Michelle. Michelle's trying to split defenders, pauses for a moment, goes up with it, and gets it a fall. The fader from the mid-range line ends up dropping. 8-0 advantage now for this Kryptonite side. They've come out on fire. Dropping dimes now, looking to respond. Danya goes up, ball gets tipped out of her hand on the block, and it will remain the ball for her team. Ball inbounded. It will be a turnover. No, it was stolen off the inbound, but it will remain the ball for dropping dimes. It seems like they were deliberating if it was free throws or it was just an inbound. It is just an inbound. Driving in now is Danya. She loses it, and it will be picked up now by Michelle. Michelle, full court pass. Gets it over to Melis. Melis not able to convert it, and it gets picked up by Sarah on the rebound. Dropping dime, looking to see what they can do. CC the one bringing now. CC pausing, looking, glancing, gives it over to Sarah. Sarah, is it stolen there? And Michelle tried finding Mookie on the transition, but no. She turns it over herself instead. Three there, doesn't end up going. Danya goes up with the second chance points, gets it a fall, draws the foul, and one from Danya Guzman. Free throw just doesn't go. And they get stolen here by Mookie once again. Just doesn't go her favor. Gives it over to Mia. Mia immediately over to Michelle. Michelle goes up with it. Tough there, but draws the contact, draws the foul. And 2 free throws to come for Michelle Kwan. Ball up and in for Michelle, able to get the free throw. Now it'll be Danya, the one bringing it up. Danya looking to push, looking to see what she can do. Ends up giving it over to Shara. Shara in, it gets stolen by Melis. Melis able to give it over to Michelle. Cece goes back to help out, and it will be given over to Michelle. Michelle called for the travel there. Ref saying, nah, you can't. Ball passed in, it gets intercepted by Yume, stolen off the inbound. And what a heads-up play that was for Yume. Dropping dimes now. They're going to be a bit more alert here on the inbound moving forward. Danya driving in. She pauses, she hesitates. She's looking to keep it pushing, goes up with it, not able to convert. And it will be rebounded now by Michelle. Michelle, the one pushing the tempo, bringing it up. She's able to give it over to Yume. Yume back over to Michelle. Michelle, transition points once more as this Kryptonite team have been all over. Danya, the one now pushing. She gives it over to Shea. Shea sizing up on Melis, going up, pulling it from the elbow, and just is not able to get it to fall. Michelle here again, chance from three, she gets it to go. Launching, not able to convert it, rebounded by Melis. Melis able to give it over to Mookie. And Mookie quickly over to Mia. Mia pausing, looking, trying to find a teammate, almost gets it popped out, gives it back over to Mookie. No, not able to hold on to it, gets grabbed and stolen by Shea. Shea on the outlet over to Cece, and now it will be dropping dimes running. Cece gives it over to Shara. Shara goes up and in. Able to get to the defender on a 2-on-1, and able to convert there on the chance on the transition. Maybe that gets something going for him. Mia here going around, following the screen, crosses it over, looking around for teammate, trying to see if someone gets open, able to give it over to Mookie. Mookie open in the corner, goes up with it, throws a floater, not able to get it to fall, and it lands right in the hands of Shara. Shara throws it over to Cece, and Cece brings it up. Cece finding it's Shara. Shara for three, her three-pointer, doesn't end up dropping. Michelle's the one that pulls it in. Now it's Mookie bringing it up. Mookie finds Mia. Mia driving in, pausing, looking, glancing, able to give it over to Yume. Yume spins back out, taking it straight to the basket, through the hole, able to throw it up, and draws the foul on the drive. It will be a massive inbound chance, and everyone except for Yume comes out. The new lineup in, it's going to be Sachi, Bianca, Din, and Christine. Din on the inbound, gives it over to Sachi. Sachi plays a 1-2, thinks about the shot, instead goes in, gets tripped up. Gets tripped up there by Sarah, put her hand up in frustration. Now you get a chance to continue. Christine on the inbound, gives it over to Bianca. Bianca immediately back over to Christine. She's open for three, launching. Bucket there for Christine Chan as she splashes it home. Shea here knows what she can do. Doing straight to the basket here on the attack. She's not able to convert it. Whistle goes. Free throws to come. 2 for Shea. Again, Kryptonite strike. And they've just been the Kryptonite for this dropping dimes team all day long. Danya trying to get past the defender, just not able to do so. Foul called to Christine. Cece with the pass inside. It's tipped It will be Danya able to get it off the tip and scoring it. Wonderful play there from Danya Guzman. Ball's now Christine bringing it up here. Christine able to get it. Oh, picked off there by Danya. Wonderful read from her. And now she's going to be trying to see if she can get a teammate to come help her out. Find Cece Borg. She says her feet from three. She launches. It's going to be long. Not able to get her to fall. It's rebounded by Dean. Dean able to pull it in. Shovel pass over to Yume. She pulls up from the elbow and gets it to fall. Sorry, not from the elbow. From the short wing. From the short corner. That's multiple missed calls there for me. But a wonderful play there from Yume. Ball ends up finding Danya. Danya looking, gives it over to Shara. Shara thinks about pulling it up and says she's going around the horn. Pausing, gives it over to Shea. Shea spins there through contact and gets the bucket to fall. Dean bringing it up here, tries to get the pass inside. It's tipped by Danya, picked off by Sarah, and now it's Shara bringing it up here in transition. She says her feet, launching from three. It bounces around, it just doesn't go. It's rebounded by Cece. She goes up for a second chance, gets fouled. 2 free throws to come here now for Cece Borg. Ball up, and it isn't able to fall on the free throw. Now it will be Christine, the one bringing it up here for Kryptonite. Kryptonite gives it over to Dean. Dean loses the ball again, and it will be Danya, the one bringing it up, following the pop out. Going straight inside, attacking to the basket, not able to draw the foul. Cece second chance there on the attack, and in, able to get the bucket. Able to get the bucket. It will be another 2 points here as Dropping Dimes continues to close the gap. Dean driving in, drops it over to Melis. Melis gives it over to Bianca. A little bit of a finger roll action as Bianca able to finish it, no problem. Shea bringing it up here for Dropping Dimes. Steps back, launching from three. It's short, not able to get it. It's rebounded down by Dean. Dean going up, full transition pass over to Bianca. Bianca able to dump it off quickly over to Sachi. Sachi, clean like Versace, able to get that one to fall, no problem. As Kryptonite continue to grow their advantage. It's 12 now. Sarah launching from three and gets that one a splash. Holmes says, hold up now. And hold up now indeed. Able to get that massive three to fall. It will definitely be big for him. But if they can't stop these transition points, Christine on the drive inside, the kick inside to Melis, and they're able to get 2 points of that three back. Cece going straight to the basket through contact, isn't able to convert the bucket, but it will be 2 free throws to come. Two free throws to come now. First one from Cece, just wide, doesn't go. It seems like something's up here with Cece. They're having deliberation here with the ref after the first free throw miss. Second free throw up, and it's off. And a substitution will be made for Cece. And it will be Emily coming in instead. Christine Chan here gets it over to Melis. Melis trying to get her way inside. They are 13 and 18. And a big steal there from Dean. Dean gives it over to Bianca. Bianca pulling up here, and that's another miss for them. They're now 13 for 19 from the field. The inbound from Christina Bianca. She's able to get that one to fall, no problem. Shea has it going in. Up she goes, is not able to get a miss. Wonderful play there from Shea, able to tack on two. Sachi bringing it up. In she goes, days it over to Meilise. Meilise goes up, not able to get that one to fall. Sarah now gives it over to Shea. And Shea on the driving side through contact going to the basket. It sits on the rim, doesn't convert it. Emily on the second chance. No, not able to. Back out to Sarah. She pulls up from long mid-range. Not able to get that one to fall. Third miss on that possession. Ball goes out of bounds, and it will remain Dropping Dimes ball. Cece now comes on for Shara. Don't know what it was with her hands, even though she was finicking with something. Maybe something with a finger? Who knows? But it's not what ends up happening. It doesn't really matter long term. She's able to get it sorted. The outlet pass falling, the steal goes to Dean. Dean goes right to the basket and tacks on two more. They've been high flying. Cece trying to size up her defender. Pausing, looking around. Gives it over to Shea. Shea, long three, apologies. Not able to get that one to fall. And it will be Meilise pulling it down, gives it over to Dean. Dean, oh, a slip on the pass. It slipped out of her hand. It will be picked up by Danya instead. Danya going straight to the basket there, an open lane, and she's able to tack on two. Ball's played inside. Meilise able to finish a hand around the basket. And it's been a very, very high-scoring half for Kryptonite so far. Danya finding Shea. Shea spinning around, trying to size up people, going right to the basket. Not able to get that one to fall. It will be picked up by Sachi, the one bringing up the possession. Waiting to see if some people can come out to help. Waiting to see if she gets some help. Does. Backdoor cut there from Bianca. Not able to convert it. Second chance for Bianca. Sits on the rim. Not able to get it to fall. Cece's the one that pulls it down. And it will be Dime Droppers bringing it up. Dropping Dimes quickly over to Danya. Her three-pointer. No go. Meilise, pop pass over to Dean, and she's the one bringing it up. Has Bianca over one side, gives it to Bianca, back to Dean. A 1-2 play results in 2 points. Once more. Timeout called, 3:41 remaining, and a massive first half so far for Kryptonite compared to Dropping Dimes. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be right back. Coming in, CC Borg, apologies there after the timeout. We'll see how they can dance it around. Shea loses the ball there. but is able to keep it safe. A crazy kung fu kick there by Yume. And it gets called a double dribble here for Shea. Inbound here now for Mookie. Ends up finding Mia. Mia back on over to Mookie. Mookie finds Yume. Yume driving in. Able to get that one to fall. Danya now bringing it up. Covered by Mookie. Ends up giving it over to Shea. Shea waiting here around the horn, looking. And is trying to dance past Bianca. Can't really do much there. Ends up getting a shot up. Second shot, no. It will be Bianca on the outlet over to Michelle. Michelle pausing, gives it back over to Yume. And now this Kryptonite team is running. Mia waiting for someone to make themselves known. Dump inside over to Yume. No look pass. And it ends up being a wonderful play there for this Kryptonite side. Cece here launching from three. It's deep, but not able to convert it. And now it will be bringing it up. It's Mia. Mia goes at it, pausing for a moment, gives it over to Yume. Yume finding Michelle. Michelle back over to Yume. She launches from three. Isn't able to get that one to fall. Mookie almost pops it out, but instead it will be picked up by Danya. Danya's the one running now down the baseline, going at it. Straight to the basket, coast to coast. Fredericton to Vancouver, but not able to get the bucket to go. It doesn't connect on the flight. And now it will be Cece Borg on the second chance. Fouled and goes up. 2 points for Cece with one more potentially here at the free throw line. Cece hoping to really get a chance here. We'll see what she does. Free throw goes up, and it's missed. It gets played out by Bianca, gives it over to Mia. Mia driving in, pausing, gives it over to Mookie. Mookie passes over to Yume. Yume finds Michelle. She steps off, launching for three, no go. Bianca on the second chance point. Get that one to fall. .15 seconds left here in this first half. And the ball that's lost here on the possession. It will still remain Dime Dropper's ball with a chance here. They got to get a quick inbound in. They get it over to Danya. Danya going up through contact for the shot. And in! Gets it a go at the buzzer. They do trail big by 15, but you close the gap with a bucket at the last moment, and that's something you want to be able to see. 38-23 now for Kryptonite. They lead massively. Can they hold on? Who knows? But what a first half of ball here. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back for some more second half action shortly. back, ladies and gentlemen, here, and it will be dropping dimes starting off the second half, going right at the hoop. Ball ends up making its way out into long two for Shea, and she converts it. Another bucket here for dropping dimes. They're starting off the second half pretty well now. Ball makes its way over to Michelle. Michelle driving in. Ball gets swung over. Mia finding Mookie. Mookie on the attack to the basket, just not able to convert it. Now it's Shea bringing it up. Foul on offense gets called against Shea. Kryptonite getting the ball again. They've been slow to start off the second half, Kryptonite. But we know what they can do. Chance there goes begging, and Cece with the pass on over to Shara. Shara wasn't expecting the outlet, but was able to get it. It's picked off there by Mia. Wonderful read from her. And now she's the one bringing it up. Has a teammate to the left, has a teammate to the right. Gives it over to Michelle to her right-hand side, who finishes here on the possession. Ball goes up, not able to get it to fall, and it's swung on over. We'll see how Kryptonite do. They're still trying to respond, trying to add some more. It will be Mia going in, gives it over to Mookie. A foul gets called there, no basket. Basket gets nullified, and it will be still Kryptonite ball. Ball inbounded, ends up going over to Michelle. She launches, isn't able to convert it. Cece's the one that comes down with it. Cece sets her feet, launching from three, gets it a fall! Massive there from Cece, and it helps close this gap further. It's a 12-point game. Mia has it now. She keeps it moving, gives it over to Michelle. She wants to respond with one of her own. Her three-pointer doesn't fall. Ball bounces out of bounds. And it will remain Kryptonite ball. They're keeping the pressure on. Ball played over to Mia. Mia launching from three. That one just doesn't go. It's just not there for her. It will be Cece now bringing it up, trying to cross on over, trying to make her way through. Pausing, looking, gives it over quickly over to Shea. Shea crossing over, spin move, attacking straight to the basket, not able to get it to fall. It gets picked up now, and it's going to be Mia. She's the one putting the pressure on. She has Sachi over to her right, gives it over to Sachi. She pulls up, isn't able to get that one to fall. It's rebounded by Danya, and Danya is the one bringing it up clean. Still waiting for teammates to make themselves known. Gives it over to Shea, who makes herself known right there on the attack to the basket. Doesn't draw the foul, and it will be Kryptonite bringing it up again. Great pass on the outlet. Mookie on the transition. She gets 2 points very, very quickly, very, very easy on the quick transition bucket. Ball played over to Shara, able to keep it in bounds. Gives it over to Shea. Shea puts it up. Makes the and one. And a big bucket there from Mia. Well, big bucket there from Shea on Mia. Now subs being made. Everyone comes off except for Mia. So Dean, Bianca, Maylise, and Christine come on. Shea's chance here at the line to see if she can make this free throw. Up it goes and in it goes. That's a free throw there for Shea, dropping Dimes trail by 11. Mia calling for a potential screen, gives it over to Christine. Christine thinks about it and pulls up there. It's a long two, isn't able to get it to fall. It's rebounded by Shea. Shea's quick outlet over to Shara. Shara gives it over to Danya. Danya gets a defender in the air, going up with it through contact. It's tipped around, ends up in the hands of Sarah. She sets her feet. She launches from three. That one is short, doesn't go. Rebounded by Melis. She gives it over to Dean. Dean bringing it up. Trying to find Bianca on the cut inside, just not able to do so. And it will be dropping Dimes ball. Sarah gets it popped out from behind her, quickly tosses it over to Melis. Melis gives it over to Mia, Mia bringing it up. She pauses for a moment, driving in. Pausing for a moment, flips it inside over to Bianca. Wonderful feed and a wonderful make there for Bianca inside. Kryptonite keeps it pushing. Shea trying to make her way around, not able to do so. Trying to size up, launching from three. That one's long, it just doesn't go. Danya has it. It's last off of Mia, according to it. And now the refs changed the decision, says it's last off of Danya. And no, it's not a change of decision there for the referee, just a huge misunderstanding, and it will remain. Dropping Dimes ball. Shara looking for someone on the inbound, gives it over to Danya. Quick on the attack to the basket, not able to convert it. And it's a bunch of tip around, and this time it gets ruled off of Cece, so it will be Kryptonite ball. Bring it up now is Mia. Mia quickly gives it on over. It gets swung all the way around over to Christine. She pulls up, gets it to go. Pull up there from the midi. As she keeps it pushing, keeps it chugging. Danya taking the screen around, looking around for a defender. Gives it over quickly to Emily. Emily back over to Cece. Cece board gets it popped out of her hands, and it gets stolen. It will be Mia with the ball. Mia quickly giving it over to Melis. Melis gives it over to Christine. Christine flips it over to Dean. Dean gets the defender in the air, tosses it and gets picked off by Cece. She's the one bringing it up, has Danya in support, but says, I'm going to go up myself. No! What looked to potentially be a block from Mia whistled a foul, so 2 free throws to come now for Cece Board. Cece makes the second free throw. It's a 13-point outing. Ball finds its way over to Michelle. She's not able to convert it. And she gives it over now to Cece. Cece, the pass over, not able to be caught by Sarah. Brought up, there's Dean. Dean on the pass inside. Goes up from 3, not able to convert it. Gets rebounded now by Michelle. Michelle going in. Gives it over to Melis. Melis, cross-court swing. It hits the basket. Wow. It will be Michelle going up instead. Not able to get it after the board. He gives it over to Christine. Christine gives it over to Bianca. Bianca to Michelle. She launches for 3. Gets that one to fall. Massive one there for Michelle Kwan. Cece bringing it up here, pausing, looking, and draws the contact as she goes down. Melis takes it from her. Whistle goes, and it will be ruled in favor of Kryptonite. Ball keeps on moving, keeps on swinging. Ball played inside of Bianca. Bianca going up, gives it over to Melis. Melis pulling it up. Not able to convert it. Danya going in. Not able to get it to fall. It will be rebounded. And quickly going in, it will be Shara. Shara going in, almost gets it popped out. Keeps it going. Shovel pass over to Emily. Not able to get it to fall. We'll be giving it over now. Ball keeps on swinging, keeps on going, and it gets made. It will be Bianca. Now bringing it up, it will be ball out to Cece Borg for three. And they're not fully out of it yet. Kryptonite still have a healthy advantage, but dropping dimes. A couple made baskets, a couple forced misses like we just saw there. And who knows, it could be going in their way. Tripped up will be Cece. And she heads to the line, following the contact with Melis. They make sure, you okay, you okay? Yeah, they check in with each other. You love to see the sportsmanship. First one here for Cece, high, bounce off the rim, doesn't fall. Second one now to come. Isn't able to get that one to fall either. Two misses there from Cece, and it will be Kryptonite quick off the draw. Going immediately in transition, and it will be a big three there from Christine Chan. The run and gun style of Kryptonite has been the Kryptonite for this drop and dimes team. Danya pulling up herself, gets it a fall, and says anything you can hit, I can as well, and makes it rain from beyond the arc. And yeah, negates that three from before. Michelle here again, tries to respond, not able to do so, and it will be picked up by Cece Borg. She's the one bringing it up here in exchange. Hop step, going right to the basket, not able to convert it, rebounded there by Emily, and she's able to get that one to fall. Dropping dimes now, getting into a rhythm. Dean, ball to the back stick, and it will be Michelle, not able to get it to fall. It will be picked up by Dean, able to go up and in, able to get those 2 points. Going around, it will be Danya on the attack to the basket. She says, come on! Dean there on the step back from three, not able to get her to fall. Tipped around, ends up in the hands of Shara. Shara slips over to Emily. Oh, it gets stolen by Michelle. And Michelle trying to dance her way past Emily. Dumps it inside to Dean. Dean able to give it over to Bianca, who's not able to score. A second chance there for Bianca. Does get her to fall. Timeout been called, 8:43 remaining. 60-45 is the score, a high-scoring game so far. And 8:43 remaining. Who knows where it ends up going from here? We'll be right back. We're back now. Ball quickly swung on over. Mookie not able to keep it in bounds. Inbound to Danya. She brings it up. Pauses, launching deep from three. Not able to get that one to fall. Goes out of bounds. Kryptonite get the ball back immediately. Out there for him is Mia, Sachi, Yume. Mookie, and Michelle. Meanwhile, out there at the moment for his drop and dime team is Danya, Sarah, Natalie, Shay, and Shara. Ball out to Mia. She launches for a jumper, not able to get it to fall. It's rebounded by Yume. Yume quickly gives it over to Michelle. Michelle finds Sachi. Sachi trying to keep it premium like Versace, not able to do much, gives it over to Mia. Mia driving inside, kicks it back on over to Michelle for 3 again. She gestures over to the loving crowd they have. They brought in a whole group of people, and it's nice to see the hype, the anticipation in this game. Kryptonite has been balling. Shay now trying to size up Yume. Given some space, decides to launch from 3. It's a bit long, not able to do so, and it's rebounded by Michelle. Michelle bringing it up now, gives it over quickly to Mookie. Mookie goes up on the transition, gets those 2 points, and more transition buckets here for Kryptonite. Ball keeps on going. It will be Natalie gives it over to Danya. Danya goes up with a floater, draws contact. It's a foul. 2 free throws to Cub now here for Danya Guzman and the Drop and Dimes team. Free throw falls, dropping dimes now. Trying to get back on defense. Ball played 1-2. Mia gives it over to Michelle. She's given space, launching from 3. High bounce off the rim, doesn't end up going. It's rebounded by Sachi. Sachi going up, gives it quickly over to Michelle. Michelle trying to find Yume, and it's stolen by Shara. Shara gives it over to Sarah. Sarah trying to bring it up. Sachi trying to pop it out. Mookie putting all the pressure they can. They're all over them. They're swarming. Trying to give it out, and it's intercepted by Sachi. Sachi gives it over to Mia. Finds Yume. And that's Kryptonite basketball. Swarm you, eat you up, and make sure you don't get a second to breathe, because if it executes perfectly, they're getting a quick turnover and some nice transition points to go along with it. Shay to the basket, draws contact with a shot to the face, and 1. A free throw to come forward now. Danya now subs out for Cece. Shay at the line, goes up with it, not able to make the free throw. It's rebounded by Michelle. She's the one bringing it up now. Michelle going in, quickly gives it over to a teammate, trying to give it back over to Michelle, not able to do so, and it's picked up down by Shay. Shay going up, it's stolen by Michelle. First turns it over, now gives it over, and gives it over to Mookie. On the transition, Mookie goes up with a crazy hook shot, not able to convert it. Cece going up, straight to the basket, not able to get that one to fall. And now the ball ends up finding its way over to Mia. Mia going straight to the basket, quickly giving it over to Mookie on the toss over, and Mookie gets it to go from mid-range. It's 69-49, 20-point game. Nice. Ball inbound, there will be Shara on the catch. And she'll be the one bringing it up. Calmly, collectively, dances her way past 1, and launching from 3, draws the foul, and 1 from Shara. And what a shot that was. My goodness. Shara Maimon, take a bow. What a shot that was. 3-pointer and 1. Chance for a 4-point play. Free throw, though, bounces out, not able to get it. It will be rebounded. Mia has it. Quick swing over to Dean. Dean given time, launching from 3. It swirls out, not able to fall. Rebounded now by Shay. Shay the one bringing it up, trying to give it everything she got. Seeing what she can do there. Almost loses it, but instead going up. Bully ball in the post. Goes up, gets the bucket. No foul called, and you can see that Shay was hoping for it. Mia bringing it up, finds Dean. Dean back over to Mia. Mia hesitating, looking, glancing. waiting for someone to make themselves known. Cece putting pressure up high. Top step, split defenders, gives it over to Mookie for a deep mid-range, not able to get that one to fall. Picked up by Yume, though, and it gets it over to Sachi. Kryptonite keep on pushing in this possession. Ball finds its way over to Mia. Mia inside to Yume. Yume back out to Sachi. Sachi sets her feet, launching from 3. Oh, it's in and out. It doesn't end up dropping. It's tipped, and it ends up landing in the hands of Cece. Cece going in, splits a defender, going right to the basket, gets that one to fall. And the gap's closed down once more to 13. Who knows if they're able to pull this one back? They just might if they keep up this pace. Dean finds Mia. Mia gives it over to Mookie. Mookie back over to Mia. Mia driving in. No look pass over to Sachi, who's able to get that one to go. What a bucket that was. Shea driving in through contact, going right to the basket, gets that one to fall. 2 points there for Shea. And a timeout called with 1:58 remaining. So we'll be right back with a quick little timeout as the game almost is to a close. Ball is inbounded now. And it gets stolen there immediately. It will be Cece the one bringing it up on the transition. Gets it a fall. And now it's an 11-point game. It's under 2 minutes remaining. Who knows where this one goes? It could be into a position where we'll see stoppage of time. Bianca going up, and that's a crazy travel. That was with air miles and everything, maybe even a connection. Inbound now for Shea. Gives it over for dropping dimes. Finds Danya. Danya going around, trying to split defenders, does on the attack to the basket, not able to convert it. Emily's the one that pulls it in on the second chance. No, not able to. Still fighting around. It will be once again on the third try, and they get it to fall. We're within 10. This is massive. Dean has it, quickly gives it over to Christine. Christine on Dean. Dean has it, pauses, gives it over to Sachi. Sachi trying to find Dean, finds Dean. She keeps it moving, finds Christine. She sets her feet, launching from 3. Splash! Massive three-pointer there for Christine Chan. Shea now bringing it up, trying to go straight to the basket, splits the defender, going through contact, not able to get it to fall. Gets her own miss, going right back up with it on the second chance, and gets it to go, tying the game. Well, not tying the game, putting the game at 10. Silto Din with a quick pass, gives it over to Yume. Yume pausing, gives it over to Sachi. Sachi, knowing that time is low, gives it over to Christine. Christine finds Sachi. Sachi inside of Yume. Yume pausing, not able to do it as it goes out of bounds. Inbound here for Danya, gives it over to Shea. And Shea says, I'm just going to launch one from 3. No, go. Sachi finding Dean. Dean gives it over to Christine. Christine pauses here, thinking about a chance for the basket. Does pull up from the elbow, not able to get that one to fall. It's rebounded by Cece, and time expires. Cece's full court shot, too late. Doesn't fall anyway, but it's a final score of 74-64 in the highest scoring game of the day. We'll be right back shortly, folks, with the player of the game. So stay tuned. All right, well, there we go. Fantastic game here. Your player of the game, Michelle Kwan. 15 points, 10 rebounds, and 3 steals on a fantastic performance, dropping 74. I believe it's the highest point total you guys put up as a team. How are you feeling?
I feel great. My high school friends, actually like 10 of them came out, so I'm glad we got the win for them because we've been on a losing streak and it didn't feel good.
Well, you guys snapped this losing streak here. You guys are able to put up points again. You guys are playing your own brand of basketball, high pace, put up the shots, and they were falling. Anything you guys planning to potentially change up heading into next week?
I like what we did today. We ran the ball, we ran the floor, so we're going to continue doing that and take advantage.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Michelle. You have a great rest of your day. Once again, congratulations on being the player of the game.
Thank you, Julian, as always.
And we have one more game here for you all. We have Cherry Blossoms taking on Free Minds. Who's going to come out on top on that one? Who knows? But be sure to stay tuned. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Welcome back to Megacity Basketball. We have the Cherry Blossoms taking on Free Minds as Janella goes from deep immediately right off the rip, starting us off right. I'm Colin Doyle, joined by Julian Quintero as always. Julian, a hot start to this one.
Expect more of that. Honestly, that's just the way Janella plays. And Slick getting it started early on both sides. Last game we did, both sides got it started early, and it turned out to be a nice little game. We'll see if this one follows suit.
Tamaya fouled there going into the basket. She'll shoot 2 here for the Cherry Blossoms. The rest of their roster out there right now, Maya, Angel, and Adrian. For the side of Free Minds, you have Slick with the basket, Ange, Taurine, Lene, and Quiche out there at the moment. Sydney on the bench for the Cherry Blossoms, and V and Naya for the other side, as well as Shea potentially also subbing in for them from last game. Taurine stops, good pick from Slick. That shot won't fall, pulled down by Tamaya. She'll find Janella, who puts the Jets on to stop that from going out of bounds. Angel inside, back out to Tamaya at the point. She'll stop up, slow things down here. Goes right around Quiche for 2, misses the layup, and Ange pulls it down. Picked off by Tamaya, and Janella sprung up the wing, going the other way. She'll go for 2, misses the shot, but it's a foul on Quiche. And Janella will go to the line here early. Cherry Blossoms looking to make it a 2-basket lead for at least one of these free throws, And the first one will go, and there is that 2-basket lead. Gannett also getting ready on the sidelines to come in for the Cherry Blossoms at some point as well, as Janella sinks the second of 2, 7-2 your current score.
It's been a game. You know, they've really come out here firing, and Angie right here with a chance, but it's just not going to end up dropping. Cherry Blossoms, we know what they can do. They play a high-flying style of basketball. You give them a chance at the transition, bam, they'll do it. You give them a chance from range, bam, they'll shoot it. And we know that they can really run you ragged on defense, especially when Sydney's going to get out there once she subs in. So who knows what's in store for this game, but Cherry Blossoms are definitely going to be giving it 110.
Picked off by a combination of Adrian and Tamaya. That layup won't go, pulled down by Taurine, though, for Free Minds. They'll go back the other way. Quiche looked to set up, goes for it from a long 2. Again, another board there from Tamaya. Janella long 3, just rips it. Ends up going off the back rim and pulled out. Steal here. And this one will go the other way. Shot. And it won't fall. Slick will get the board, as that one won't fall in transition. The pace that'll be injected here from the Cherry Blossoms as Angie's shot falls short, and Angel will come up with it. Their pace going to be the difference maker here. A very dynamic team, one of the best transition teams in the entire league, Julian. And Free Minds, that might be a scenario that catches them off. They're a little bit more of a slow, methodical team. And we'll see if the transition play from the Cherry Blossoms is going to be what gets them over the edge.
I know Free Minds, they like playing the half-court game. They like keeping their opponents within the half-court and grinding them down. But if a team starts running ragged on them, it's going to be a big, big problem. And we know that's what they like to do. As we see right there, Janella quickly able to give it over to Sydney. Sydney's wide open, not able to get the make, but able to give it back over to Janella on the transition. Not able to get it again. Sydney not able to get it again. And it will be Janella this time. Gives it over to Adrian, and they're still keeping the possession going. And now the possession ends. Oh, my gosh.
Oh, boy. 4 shots in a row. 3 from right under the basket. None of them able to go. Just sort of unfortunate bounces over and over again, as Quiche barely able to get over half court there. Almost a half court violation, but it won't be. And that one picked off by Angel. Janella will bring it down now. 3-on-2. Janella just posts up from 3 as it goes off both sides of the rim, and out a block from Slick. She can't keep it in, but we got a block party under the rim.
Hey, Temperature's heating up, man. You know, anytime here, we're ready for a block party. It's going to be nice to see whenever it comes by. Producer Matt's not happy, but either way, he's still getting an invite. Everyone's getting a damn invite to this block party.
Angel working her way in, tries to go under, will get fouled there. That one on Angie, and Angel will be at the line. I had to pull one out of your playbook there for the block party.
I know Matt is loving it right now. Producer Matt's having a great time.
That's what happens when you get two goofballs in the commentary booth. Angel's first shot won't go. And she'll line up for the second to get Cherry Blossoms to double digits. It doesn't go, and Taurine able to get the rebound. Brings it up, tries to go around the outside, but great defense from Tamaya there. Trying to inject a little bit of dynamics into the play here. Shot from Angie goes a little bit off kilter. And Tamaya with another great defensive board. Adrian with a little bully ball there in transition. And that's the kind of play that we know from this Cherry Blossom side.
Yeah, Free Minds, they're going to try to avoid having to put themselves in that situation as much as possible today. They do have a substitution here. They have Shay coming in, and they also have newcomer Nyla on the court as well. Nyla and V are the two people that are going to be new for Free Minds when we see more and more later on in this game. But yeah, Free Minds, their style of half-court play has just not really been translating for them so far.
Foul there, non-shooting foul on the Cherry Blossoms, and it will be inbounded from the baseline by Shay. Slightly confusingly in black. Nyla works her way around. Back in, good. Interception there from Tamaya to sort of break things down for a moment. It's the shot clock now winding down. 2 seconds, Taurine gets one off, but that one will be rebounded by Adrian, and they'll come back the other way. Tamaya from 3, sets up shot, and is able to carve it out from deep. Finds the basket, finds the 12-point lead. It's 14-2, and so far, Free Minds with just one field goal in the first 7 minutes. Ange gets fouled on the way to the basket, and she'll go to the line here to try and get some points on the board at a very important time for them, as they can't keep letting this lead fall the way it is so far.
Any way to get points is a good way to get points, Colin. That's just a simple way to go for it. It's just the way it pans out. And we'll see if Angie can really get it going here at the line.
First shot will not go. We'll see if the second one does here for Angie. It will. And they do get one on the board. But with that pace that we know and love from the Cherry Blossoms, Gannett gets a shot off in transition on the layup. Jump ball will go the way of Free Minds. Shot off the rim, no good. From Lene. And in transition, Tamaya with the layup. Cherry Blossoms up to 16 points. And the lead up to 13 here. Some great offensive ball from Cherry Blossoms so far. Shay. We'll see if she can play that same sort of bully ball that we saw in the last game that worked so well, especially at the end of the game. The 3 from Shay doesn't fall, pulled down by Sydney Westgate. And they'll come back the other way. Adrian looked to set up shop. Won't do it there. Back to Angel. The block and foul on Shay. As no ball contact made, Angel will go to the line to try and further extend this lead. The Cherry Blossoms doing a really good job of forcing the Free Minds to play into their sort of faster play style, try and force them to play up to pace. And I think it actually doesn't help them that they have some players who seem to be injecting a little bit more pace into their normal play, and they're not playing that slower game. They're trying to play with the same pace that the Cherry Blossoms are, and it's not working. Steal from Angel, 4-on-1 the other way, into Tamaya for 2. She nets it. And we are up to a 16-point lead here, Julian.
It's been tough. Easy way to put it. If you Free Minds are saying, we're going to play the game your way, and it's really not working out for them. They're trying to play a bit faster, playing a bit faster tempo. Nope. It's not going for them. Another turnover here again, and it will be Cherry Blossoms taking over once more, and we know what they can bring.
Especially in transition. They're shuffling everybody down the court. Gannett bringing it up. Drives in, hands it off to Sydney. Back out to 3. Bang from Tamaya.
And this has been a Chris Smooth video. Splash. Massive plays from 3.
To do a real good impersonation, but either way, that's a beautiful pass from Quiche. And Lene will net it. 22-5. As that one just off out of bounds. Off of Nyla. Inbound to Janela for 3, wide open, nothing but net. Splash. If we keep getting more of those, might have to call it a beach party instead.
Not a pool party?
I could make it a pool party, why not?
It's Toronto.
A pool block party, why not?
How many beaches are there in Toronto?
A few.
Well, like real beaches.
Good point. Probably maybe 1.
0 technically. We're nowhere near an ocean.
Tamaya pulls that down. That one won't go. Back in net, out to Janela for 3. Bang! Nothing but net again. Oh boy.
They're making it rain out there.
She is heating up individually too. That's 2 in a row from Janela. And if you leave her open, we know how absolutely lethal she can be.
In the words of Chris Smooth, once more, you sag off, your swag's off.
No. Oh, more Chris Smooth content. We'd love to see it. As that one finds its way out of bounds. Will be Free Minds ball still as V checks into the game here. Gannett intercepts. Going the other way in transition to Sydney. The 2 won't go. Rebound by Angie. Way to keep it away. That's some really good hand-eye coordination. Good ball movement between the hands, too, to keep that in possession with 2 men on in transition. Or women on, excuse me. And they'll try and make the most of this possession. Slick hands it off to Nyla. Shea, long 3, will not go. Shot clock violation. Thank you, Ref Nams.
I like how we recognize who the ref is, because usually, maybe it's just that. I just don't know the refs by name and just, ref out of respect. But Nams, former player of the league, Ref Nams, you got to go with it.
Of course. Gannett off to Sydney. She looked for 3. Couldn't find anything. Janela going for one of the longest threes I've ever seen.
Stop it.
She can't hit anything but the net. Are you
Stop
joking? Goodness gracious.
Janela, we're going to have a flooding warning with all this splash, bro. Stop it.
My parents' basement did flood last week. That's not even, I'm not even joking. That's a thing that happened.
Be safe in Toronto, guys.
Yeah, I'm chalking it up to just how good Janela is at basketball now. When it rains, it pours. Shea short on the 3, rebound by Janela. And the speed that she is known for. And the foul on Nyla. And Maya will go for 2 to the line. Makes the first. Julian, all this talk coming in about me being in the booth is that we get some close games. I think my luck has run out, unfortunately.
Well, you know what they say. Not everything can be a bang.
True. Slick with a good rebound, though. Slick has impressed me quite a bit this season. While she doesn't get a ton of chances, that one will fall for her. And when she does, she's remarkably consistent. You look at the score sheets after games, which I do a lot, as Janella's 3 finally won't go. Took 4 attempts in a row for that one not to go. But whenever Slick shoots, she's got like something like a 60% conversion rate. Her shot selection is very, very good and is a distributor most of the time when she gets it from the post. But when she does actually go for the shot, they go in a remarkable amount of the time.
I gotta say,
Unfortunately, it doesn't go there.
For Slick and kind of the whole aspect of the Free Minds team, it is a free agency. So they can get picked up by any team like for next season if they choose to keep playing, if someone wants to contact them to keep going. And Slick's been a player that, you know, consistently plays for the Free Minds team, doesn't ever really sign up with anybody, usually just sticks with the Free Minds side. But I do think a team like Girl Ballers more than anything could really benefit from having someone like Slick. Gritty on the inside, can play good defense, can distribute, and very, very quiet. Will play a role. Doesn't need to put up shots, but will if it's open, will if the lane's there. And that's just the type of person you want to try to have on your team. Can really help elevate a contender.
Absolutely. And I feel like she plays a very girl baller style of basketball. Janella literally cannot miss. So, like, even the rim is in her favor now. That's her, what, 5th three-pointer of the half? It's at least 4. I think 5.
Nuts.
Just 3s, too. I think she has 2 other baskets. As Slick goes up for one there and misses. Uncharacteristic. Will draw the foul on the second attempt there on Angel, who was actually on La Familia or Girl Ballers last season. Transferred to the Cherry Blossoms.
I think she fits the Cherry Blossoms team a bit more. She plays very up-tempo, and more than anything, she plays as a defensive stalwart. You put her alongside Sydney, that's someone you can sub in and out, and that just really elevates this Cherry Blossom side.
I feel like they needed a big man, too. They have a lot of good shooters, Adrian, Tamaya, Janella, especially in transition, but they needed a good defensive player. And I think Maya also is filling in that role really nicely, and they have a very well-rounded team, which I think I don't think we were expecting all that much in the offseason, considering they were the 6th place team last year, toying with the rebound there. Can't get the transition to go for them that time, but
yeah,
we didn't expect a ton more than a 6th place team to come out of this, but with the additions that they've had, they've come together incredibly well, and I think are a very easy top 4 team in this league.
It's a weird team because you remember a couple seasons ago they were the Body Bodega team. They were the high-flying team. They were the ones to run track meets with, very high-scoring affairs. They had Kat, who could make it rain, could also just block on the interior. Hannah was a fantastic defensive presence. And then you also have people like Jessica, who was fantastic as well. Very, very elite shooter, very similar to what Janella brings, right? And they had a lot of depth. They had it all sorted out. And, you know, because of how the collegiate basketball season is right now, a lot of the players couldn't return. That's pretty straightforward. You can't really play 2 seasons at a time. It's understandable. Schedules will conflict. But we saw last season that Cherry Blossoms in the last season with the Body Bodega name, they weren't as flashy. They were very to themselves. And they rebranded Cherry Blossoms. I'm thinking we might be getting a fully new team. And we don't. In fact, they keep a similar core in Sydney, Tamaya, Janella, Adrian. And on top of that, and they also keep Gannett. They bring in Angel. They bring in Maya. And all of a sudden, this team just feels fully revitalized. They feel like a team that has an identity where they have their shooters. They can hit the shots from beyond the arc. But at the same time, if you see what they can do, they run the transition very well. Maya, in my opinion, has emerged as one of the most underrated players in the league, who doesn't get talked about a ton, but she can control the ball. She really attacks the basket well, and if she has an open shot, she will make it. Angel helps add a consistent defensive presence at all times that really helps ground the game. Cherry Blossoms are just a fantastic side, and they've really been the surprise of the season so far, if you want to ask me on who deserves recognition. I think all these girls do. They've been fantastic from the start to now, and I really, really hope they're able to keep it up in the playoffs, because it would suck if they somehow floundered at the first major hurdle.
We will see if they do. They're coming back on the court now after that halftime. But they have looked good so far.
It's not even
season.
the halftime.
Or, excuse me, after the timeout. Different sort of time. But yeah, they were ranked as high as second in the league at one point early on. And we'll see if they continue that here. Last 3 minutes to go before the aforementioned halftime. That did not happen yet. As Free Minds lose the ball, they will regain possession at the baseline. Angie posts up from deep. That one does not make contact with the rim. Rebounded by Maya. Up to Adrian for a long two. Misses. Rebound by Maya. Puts it back up. I think she got a hand in the face a little bit there, but a good little layup from inside. 2 minutes to go. That shot will not go. Slick keeps it in. Intercepted by Maya, though, up to Janela, but it'll hit off her foot. Stays in. Back out. Gannett with a sliding assist to Janela for three. Are you kidding? That might be one of the craziest assists I've ever seen in my life. Doing an Indiana Jones slide. Sauces the ball right to Janela. A beautiful play. Slick gets two the other way. But my goodness, I think we've seen our top play of the year right there.
Bum ba-dum. Bum ba-dum bum. Crazy.
Lots of musicality coming from you this game.
I'm feeling musically. Now TikTok, actually. But.
Oh, my goodness. That one off. Ange picks it up. Now in transition. Doesn't get the layup to fall. Adrian pulls it down. Janela all the way up. Uncontested two. Will find the basket. I got to inbound it to somebody. 20 seconds until halftime. 44 for the Cherry Blossoms. If they keep up that pace in the second half, I legitimately could see that too. They may have one of the only 90-point games I have ever seen. So they're on pace for 88 now. Angel pulls that one down, and with no time on the clock, no transition play, 44-11 at halftime, quadrupling the Free Mind side of the Cherry Blossoms, playing incredibly well right now. And we will be right back after the break to see the conclusion of this game. Welcome back to the second half, where Cherry Blossoms lead Free Minds 44-11. Rebound in from Free Minds, and they'll take it the length of the court. Try and get something going here.
Now, I want to point out, right now, Cherry Blossoms are quadrupling the score of Free Minds. Janela Viato has 6 made threes on the day and 22 points. And until that bucket right there was doubling alone the Free Minds score, which is crazy.
Tamaya just barely misses. I mean, I think she still is. She has 26 points so far on the day.
She's 22 points.
22?
22
no.
points, 6 made threes. I think that's the confusion.
That's crazy. As Slick gets one from 3 there. Big splash as they get 5 straight to start the half.
It's a good way to start. Hey, if the other team scored 44.5, what's stopping you from scoring 44.5?
Very true. Janela from 3 again.
You know what? I think that's what's going to stop you from doing it.
Yeah, it's her 7th of the game. Ange trying to make her way in. Little shovel pass to Slick.
Scoop.
I'm not quite sure how that worked, but it did.
Beautiful pass.
Very much. As that one goes the other way and goes out of bounds. Ange will shoot 2 now for the Free Minds. Will be a miracle start for them with 9 points in the first 2.5 minutes. Would be an incredible way to get themselves remotely back in this game. Maybe only 8. Can't get the second either. Still 7 points in the first 2 minutes. An incredible way to start for them. Gannett almost loses it. Janela just goes for it. Just can't miss. That's 8 on the game for Janela Viato. Are you kidding me?
That's unreal.
This is some of the most unreal basketball I've ever seen in my life. Doreen misses that one all the way up to Adrian for 2. Misses, pulled down by Nyla. And the Free Minds go back the other way. Quiche trying to put some pace in it as well. That one goes wide. Slick with the rebound goes in. Free Minds also notably missing their ringleader in DK as well today, as Tamaya goes right in with a beautiful drive. How much do you think that's affecting their game?
I mean, they're missing DK today. They're also missing Bree Livingston. 2
Ange
fantastic.
for 3. Oh, my goodness. Sorry to cut you off. That was ridiculous and out of nowhere.
I mean, fully fair to coming off there. They really, really need that bucket, and they've really come out firing to begin the second half, which is always a joy. Adrian for 3. That one doesn't go. But no, what I was saying is they're missing DK. It's a big source of energy for him. DK cleans the glass like a maniac, so that's always a key addition to have. But on top of that, you're missing Bree Livingston. She's been very spotty on terms of attendance this season, but whenever she comes, she's much must-watch basketball, and she is definitely much missed here today.
Adrian trying to go up and over the basket, misses that one. Or excuse me, Tamaya. Sydney will pull down the board up to Tamaya now. Stops up, waits for support. Janela for 3. Can't quite make it 9. Tamaya into Sydney for 2.
Wonderful hook.
Up high off the glass. A little bit of spin helping her out there. And it's Cherry Blossom's ball.
Seems like there was an inbound violation or something.
Not 100% sure exactly what happened there, but Tamaya to inbound it. Finds Gannett. Just chucks it. That almost worked too. Jump ball. And Lene will inbound it for Free Minds. Nyla pick set. And a call on that one for Slick on that pick. And Cherry Blossoms will get the ball back here on the near side. Janella inbounds it to Adrian. Off to Gannett. Sydney out to Tamaya, wide open, has all the time in the world. And without a doubt, without any rim on that one. Another splash from deep. I don't know how many three-pointers as a team that is, but however many it is, it's ridiculous. Nyla in, off, out of bounds.
A lot. It's a lot of threes.
It's a lot of threes. Janella for two inside, gets the layup. She's still individually outscoring the Free Minds side. Tamaya also almost individually outscoring the Free Minds side. She's got 17 in this one after that three. Those two combined now doubling up the entire Free Minds team. Gannett with a great steal off to Tamaya. Keeps it. Tries to set up shop. Sydney for a long two. Can't get it to go. Pulled down by Adrian on the rebound. Second chance won't go. But the rebound back out to Sydney for three. Nails it. That one caught the rim, but it still went in.
Tack it on.
Add another tally into the three-pointers made for this side as they are shooting the lights out from distance. No Name could have used a little bit of this ball luck earlier. Slick for two, well short. Tamaya with the rebound. Goes up, Sydney. Janella trying to make some space. Sydney goes up for two, doesn't get it to go. Out of bounds, it will be Free Minds ball. "14 minutes to go. Nyla with the ball, trying to make something happen for the Free Minds. Out to Ange. Can't get a shot off before Gannett is on her for two. Short to Maya. Rebound. That one straight air ball. Keisha trying to get the steal. That one goes up. Adrian fouled. And she'll go to the line for two here to get the lead back up over 40 points.
A lot of fun here at the Hoop Dome right now.
One of the other courts games just finished, and they had a cheer circle going behind us, relatively distracting. As Adrian misses her second free throw. Tamaya will get the rebound, though, keep the play alive. Janella just chucks it up again. Another three-pointer for Janella Viato. That's 9 on the day. 27 points from deep. 31 total. Tamaya was so excited to get that transition, but instead we will have some free throws as Ange finds herself back at the line here for Free Minds. Subs will come through as Angel joins the 4 on the court. Sydney gets a little bit of a break here, and Ange gets 2 at the line, misses the first. Ange misses the second. Rebound for Janela. All the way down. Hits Gannett. Gannett for two. Can't quite get it. Angel pulls it down. Will get two on the rebound. 68-23. Quiche intercepted. Good steal up. Lead pass. Gannett. Can she get there? Not quite. That one's batted out of bounds. And almost hits the manager of the Hoop Dome square in the face.
A classic.
Substitutions being made, and Free Minds will have to re-inbound this ball. Nyla will carry this one out. Taurine. Steal from Adrian. She's got Janela with her, but will go and take it herself for two.
Take it coast to coast.
70 points on the scoreboard. Still only halfway through this half. They already have 36 points. 26 points. Overestimated by 10. Rounding error. They are still very close to, if not on pace, for 90 points in this game still.
We'll see if they can hit it. I mean, you still got to hit 20 points within the next 10 minutes. That's...
They got 26 in the first 12, so at that pace, very doable. Rebound by Tamaya. She'll bring it down. Finds Janela, has two on her. Tamaya into Angel. Will try and drive it herself for two.
beautiful.
Ooh, spinorama. Jumper there, nothing but net as well. This Cherry Blossom side
Shades
is
of Kobe.
sinking everything under the sun, as Ange's three is just off. Maya up to Adrian for two. Will get it in transition again, 74-23. We are officially on 90-point watch. Out of bounds, the dribble just outside the line. Timeout, Free Minds. And they'll take a breather here, down by 51 with 9 minutes to go. But the more important mark, it's 90 points possible here for the Cherry Blossoms. They need 16 in that 9 minutes. We'll be right back after the break to see if they can achieve that feat. And we are back in action. Angel inside for two. Can't get it to go. Quiche will pull it down. Quiche in. Can't get the pass off. That'll be out of bounds. Adrian will bring it up. Free Minds intercept, and they'll try and take it the other way. Playing a little transition ball of their own. Foul on Sydney, and Nyla will go to the line.
Both free throws are sunk. Now we're going to be seeing Cherry Blossoms bringing it up. Adrian taking control, giving it over to Sydney. She launches for three. No go. Picked up by Maya on the rebound. No. And they're still fighting for it. It will be Taurine picking it up. Taurine gives it over to Keish. Keish pulls up with it. Open the bank. Make a check-in account. That one goes in. Wonderful shot there from Keish. Maya converts on the other end, making it 27-76. Taurine looking to respond with a three, and she does. Splash it home, hey, Colin.
Absolutely. Good way to get things started. Maya doesn't get the first to fall. Jump ball. Will go in. Jump ball goes in favor of the Cherry Blossoms. They will inbound it here. Taking a bit of time to try and decipher what was happening. Maya a little short, picked up by Taurine. Kept to the outside. Tamaya holding her off. She gets in, gets under. Second attempt goes in. 76-32 now. Gannett up to Sydney. She'll be able to pull it down. Back out to Tamaya from the outside. Could tell she was tempted to just send it. Angel for two. Can't get it to go. Doesn't get the rebound either. Nyla does. And Free Minds will come back the other way. Keish off to Taurine. Keish. Shot up, won't go. Sydney up to Gannett for three. Just misses. Tamaya for two will go. 78 points now. I will also mention the highest score we had last season was exactly 90 points. No Name did it twice, once in the playoffs, once in the regular season. I believe both times against Free Minds.
That's tough for Free Minds historically, isn't it?
Unfortunately. And now we may have another 90-point game in this one. Actually, it might have been Splash Sisters.
It might have been.
Last season. Let me double check that because I just looked at it.
I'll take over the commentary for you in the meantime. No worries. Doo-doo-doo.
Oh, it was actually the Powerpuff Girls or Kryptonite this season.
That's
was
tough.
the other team who had 90 dropped on them last season by No Name. They had 4 80-plus point games, 2 90-point games. This Keish barely misses that one. Tamaya pulls it down. And one of the 80-point games was 87, where they were one basket off. Gannett looked from three, will drive it instead, go for the two, misses, pulled down by Angie, and she'll go back the other way. Shot up goes for Angie.
Tough shot.
Maya for two, misses. Sydney tipped. Angie will pull it down though. For two will go again. And Free Mind's on a little bit of a streak here. I don't think Cherry Blossom's in any danger of losing this game, but still quite a few made baskets in a row. Tamaya into Angel for 2. Can't get it to go. A little bit of a cold patch here for Cherry Blossoms. Janela also ready to sub back in for the last few minutes here. Quiche will drive, tries to get by 2. Somehow gets in. Angel pulls it down. Gannett takes it, sends it up, and too long. And a sub here, Janela. Sydney will come off for Janela. Six baskets in 3 minutes, not impossible. Lanai with a very nice swish for 2 there. Free Minds may also break the 40-point mark. 2 teams already today failed to do that on the losing end of games. Janela for 10! From deep, nothing but net again, up to 81 points. 3 more of those, and we are at that 90-point mark. Only 9 points away. Ange for 3. Can't quite sink it. Gannett will pull it down. Gannett runs it all the way in to Angel. Call is a travel, I believe, on Gannett. 152 remaining in this game. 81-38 your score. Angie trying to put in a little bit of dynamic work. That one rebounded by Angel. Tamaya up to Gannett. Stops up, chucks it all the way over. Janela for 3. Are you kidding me? 11-84. Janela Viato. Have yourself a night.
She's on one. It seems like she's on one every night, huh, Colin?
This season, absolutely. Leader in points per game, if I remember correctly from my stat perusing.
From your handy-dandy stat perusing?
Handy-dandy stat perusing.
No affiliation with Peru, the country, or a zoo, which is a zoo.
Sure. Agreed. Ange tries to make some space and get in past Maya. Brings it up, sends it off to Gannett for 3. Off the side of the backboard, Tamaya. Janela for 3. That one a little bit off. Angel puts it back up for 2. 86. Janela has 39 points in this game. One more basket, and it will be the second highest scoring game we have seen in this league over the last 2 seasons. Maya pulls it down. Tamaya brings it up. They'll probably just hold it, kill the time off, maybe take one more shot for the hell of it.
No, they hold on
here. They will not. And that will be the game. 86-38, excuse me. Janela 11 threes of her own, 39 total points individually, outscoring 3 of the 8 teams that played tonight. What a game from Janela Viato, who we will have on mic after this one for a player of the game interview. Your final score, Cherry Blossoms 86, Free Minds 38.
We're here now with Janela Viano. Janela, another fantastic performance, 39 points, 11 made threes, just absolutely electric. How are you feeling after that type of performance? You outscored not just the team you played today, but 2 other teams that played today, including No Name.
That's crazy. I'm tired. I want to go to bed. 10 p.m. games are kind of not it. But you know what? We ball.
Hey, I agree with you there. The 10 o'clock games, not super fun, but when you guys are doing this, it matters to me. I think it's fantastic to see. You guys almost dropped 90 here. I believe this is the highest point total of this season.
Really?
It's, I believe, the 4th highest point total over the last 2 seasons.
Go
Fantastic
team.
performance from you guys. You guys were making absolutely everything. How does that make you feel heading into next week?
Very confident. Now I think we're just focusing on, converting that to playoffs and winning. Go team.
Fair enough. All right. Well, thank you all so much. And Elviato, once
High
again,
five.
a fantastic performance here today. Cherry Blossoms with another fantastic win, 86-38. On that note, I'm Julian Quintero Verano. Big thank you to Matt, who was our producer here. Big thank you to Colin Doyle, who stepped on the microphone with me. And big thank you to everyone here at WMBA and the Hoop Dome helping us make sure that these games come out. I'm Julian Quintero Verano. Thank you so much. Stay tuned for next week. We have some more basketball coming your way. Don't go anywhere. See ya.